Uh-huh. Did you, Miss Goodwin?
Well, I can't remember, but there may have been.
Did either of you step off the highway during that time?
No. No, that is, I may have, but
I don't think we did.
Mm-hmm. You stopped directly in front of that big billboard, the one advertising bread?
Yes.
What is this all about?
Well, they removed that billboard and started excavating for a new project today. They discovered a body. A man about 50, been dead several days. Apparently struck by a car. Might have internal injuries.
Well, we didn't see a thing.
Uh-huh. You know nothing about it, miss?
No, certainly not.
What's your relation to Henry Carteret?
Well, no relation.
I see. Well, let me ask you to drop down to headquarters for a little talk, Miss Goodwin. Good afternoon, folks.
He's wise. They're going to get Nella down there and make her talk.
I won't go.
You'll have to go.
I won't go. I won't talk if they kill me.
They know you were with Henry, and they'll hammer you until... Wait a minute. I've got it. There's one way they can't make you say a word.
How's that?
Nella and Henry have got to get married at once. A wife cannot be made to testify against her husband.
Married?
But, Jerry, he doesn't want to marry
There's
me.
no choice. It's the only chance. Come on, let's get going. They'll be back.
Grandfather, what'll I do? Figure it out yourself. This is that jolt in the middle you've had coming to you. Oh, what have I ever done to deserve this? Come on, Nella, hurry. Hurry.
Oh, Henry, darling, married. I can't believe it. Why didn't you tell me? Why?
Calm down, Mary. He's married, and that's all there is to it.
But I never heard of such a thing. What was the rush?
We had to get married, Mrs. Carter, if we had to. But don't worry. I love Henry.
Married? Oh, I think I shall faint.
Yes, but I'll explain later, Mary.
Pardon me, there's a Mr. Jones to see you.
I knew it. They're back again.
Mary, please go to your room. I'll come to you in a little while. I'll explain.
Yes. Yes, Father. Oh, I've never been so shocked in all my life. Henry, your father was bad enough, but this is beyond all sense of decency.
Well, what do you want now, Lieutenant?
I'd like to have a talk with Miss Goodwin down at headquarters.
Oh, but that isn't possible, Lieutenant.
No, Lieutenant. You see, Miss Goodwin is really Mrs. Carteret. The wife cannot be forced to testify against her husband.
I see. Well, maybe that won't be necessary after all. Is this your cigarette case, Henry?
What? I don't know. I don't think so.
No? Well, this was found a few feet from the grave on the other side of the billboard. It has initials on it. H.C. Of course, we have ways of tracing the owner through the jeweler.
Maybe it belonged to the dead man.
No. He's been identified as Peter Lund, a Trenchant.
And suppose you couldn't find the owner of that case.
We'll find the owner.
May I see the case?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Rather expensive. Handmade. Cost about $100, I'd say.
The dead man's fingerprints weren't on it.
I imagine this case is worth considerably more now than it cost originally. Prices have gone sky high. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if a case like this wouldn't be worth, well, a pretty penny.
Yes. I imagine some people would pay up in the thousands for a case like that. Did you ever hear of bribery, Mr. Carteret?
No, but I have a couple of friends heading the police commission, and I've heard of shake-ups and pounding the pavement.
Can I see you alone, Mr. Carteret?
Yes, Lieutenant. Step into the library.
Look, Mr. Carteret, I know you're a big shot in this county, and, I'm only trying to do my duty. I don't want to cause you any trouble, but then at the same
Does
time...
anyone other than you know about this cigarette case at headquarters?
No.
Jones, here is $1,500 for that cigarette case. How about it?
I don't want to go back to pounding a beat. I guess you've got me. I'm stuck. Poor guy hasn't got a chance. Okay, here's the case.
Here's your money. And I'll see about a promotion for you.
I'm satisfied if I can just stay where I am. Well, I'll be running along, Mr. Carteret.
Mr. Carter, don't do it. Please don't.
What? Don't do what?
Henry didn't leave the pavement that night. I swear he didn't. Someone planted that cigarette case there. I know who did it, and I know why.
Are you crazy?
You had the case last, Jerry. Henry did hit the man. It was an accident, but you carried the body behind the sign and buried it. You put the case there purposely.
Shut up.
Sick and tired of living by your rotten schemes. From hand to mouth on other people for years. Blackmail, extortion, anything you could think of. But I'm through with you, brother or no brother.
You're a fool, Nella. You've just sentenced Henry to the penitentiary. All three of us.
Then we'll all three go to prison. I don't care.
Please, Nella, please.
Henry, you're a weak-kneed jellyfish. If you had any gumption, you'd poke him in the jaw. You know he's a crook.
Shut up!
And there's something phony about that cigarette case. I don't know what it is, but... Well, if you planted it there, you were stupid. And if you dropped it, you're stupider still. And I don't think you did either.
Will you shut up?
Wait a minute. Wait, if that cigarette case was there when they tore the sign down... Why didn't Lieutenant Jones mention it when he first came here?
Well, we didn't find it till the next day.
Lieutenant Jones, that cigarette case was never near that sign. My brother gave you that case. You're in with him on this. More blackmail.
Good girl. You're wonderful, marvelous, cooking with gas.
She's crazy.
Come in, Captain Gibson. Yes, step in here, please. Hey, did you hear this? Did you hear what they said, Captain?
I heard, and so did the sergeant.
Then take them away. Take both of them away and put them on the first train out of town. Let them keep the money. But put them on the first train. I'll prefer no charges, providing they get out of town and stay on.
Grandfather, I don't understand.
Jones isn't a police lieutenant, and there's no body buried back of that billboard. I suddenly remembered that whole block belonged to me. I hadn't sold it, so why would they be excavating?
No body?
I checked with Captain Gibson here, and there was no Lieutenant Jones. There was not even a trace of a grave back of that sign.
Well, then what became of the man I hit?
I'll explain that in just a minute, son. Just a minute.
And what about the girl, Mr. Carteret?
Nella, my granddaughter, she's the first bit of red blood we've had in this family for years. Now put that phony Lieutenant Jones and Jerry in the cooler for 24 hours. Then put them on trains going in different directions. If they come back in less than 10 years, they're crazy.
Yes, sir.
I'll show them how to monkey with the president of the police commission.
Well, there's very little to explain this time. Jerry Goodwin discovered the man was not dead the moment he felt his pulse. And when he regained consciousness back of the big billboard, well, Jerry took him across town to a hotel. Later, he arranged with him to pose as a detective and frighten Henry and Nella into marriage. And the supposed victim and Jerry would carry on a lucrative blackmail scheme from then on. But they never dreamed that the grandfather owned the lot where the corpse was supposed to have been buried. And that was where they slipped. But grandfather is proud of his spunky granddaughter-in-law, and Henry will be a good boy from now on.
CBS has presented The Whistler. Original music for this production was composed by Wilbur Hatch and conducted by Ivan Ditmars. The Whistler is written and directed by J. Donald Wilson and originates from Columbia Square in Hollywood. Beginning Sunday, October 3rd, The Whistler will come to you at 10:15 p.m. Sunday, October 3rd at 10:15 p.m. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
You know, cats have minds of their own. That's why we love them. They really do know what they like. Tibby. Tibby the meat lover. And now he's easy to please with Kitty Cat meat and liver dinner. All the meat he loves, and tasty liver too. It might have been cooked specially for him. And Tabby? She's happier than ever. She likes both the Kitty Cat dinners.
Now from Kitty Cat. Fish and liver and meat and liver dinners for your cat. Cats know it's good for them.
You're listening to 1940s radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
We present Lucille Ball in My Favorite Husband, a new series based on the delightful stories of Isabel Scott Rorick's gay, sophisticated Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, two people who live together and like it, starring Miss Ball with Richard Denning. Let's look in on the Cougats and see what they're doing. It is morning, and Katie, the maid, has just put breakfast on the table. And George and Liz are sitting down to it.
That coffee smells good.
Paper's right in front of you, George. Why don't you read it?
Oh, no. As soon as I pick it up, you'll start your usual squawking about not seeing my face at the breakfast table.
No, I won't, George, honest.
Now, this should be interesting. Liz, you tore a hole in the paper.
Yeah, I get to see your face at breakfast, and you get to read the paper. See?
How can I read with a hole in the paper?
Well, read around it.
Oh.
I saved all the little pieces I tore out, and you can read what you missed later.
Great.
I'm looking at you through an automobile ad.
Well, what's so funny about that?
The new Nash has blue eyes for headlights. And your ears look like both doors are wide open.
Well, I'm glad you find it amusing. Katie, may I have some more coffee, please?
Certainly, Mr. Cougat. Oh, what happened to the paper? Did the dog get at it?
No, the cat.
I did it, Katie. I had to, because he's always reading at the table and never knows I'm here.
Good for you. I had the same trouble with my first husband, Clarence. One morning, I put an old floor mop in the chair to see if he'd notice the difference.
Did he?
Yes, he complimented me on my new hairdo. Then I did something awful. I set fire to his paper.
Well, that must have burned him up.
Oh, Mrs. Cougar.
Pretty bad, huh? Well, it's early in the morning.
Well, you're excused.
Hey, look here. A story about my old girlfriend, Myra Ponsonby.
Well, we haven't heard from her in ages. What does she say is new in Lower Slobovia?
There you go again. Just because I went around with her in college is no reason to be jealous.
I'm not jealous. I just wish she'd drop dead, that's all.
Liz, you sound so bitter.
I am. There isn't room for both of us in the same town.
Well, better watch what you say, Liz. You may have to move. After all, they're still writing news stories about Myra.
Why? What happened to dear old Myra, I hope?
Well, she's driving into town from her country place.
Well, now that ought to crowd the United Nations off the front page.
It says she has a new imported car called a Zebra. The upholstery is bright yellow with black streaks.
She must have bought it to match her hair.
Oh, now you're really being catty.
I am not. I'm glad she got a car. It was dangerous flying around on that broomstick.
I'd sure like to see that car.
So would I. I'd like to see it run over a cliff.
Oh, don't worry about Myra. She's a wonderful driver. Why, she drives like she was part of the car.
I know. She rides a horse the same way.
I wonder if her husband Minky is coming with her.
Mr. Minky, the Peanut King. Oh, that poor little man.
He seems very happy with Myra.
Happy? She doesn't pay attention to anything but his money. The only excitement he gets is going down to the warehouse and running barefoot through his goobers.
Now listen, Liz. Myra...
Oh, Myra Schmyra, Myra this, Myra that. Myra's a wonderful driver. Well, I could be a wonderful driver, too, if I knew how to drive.
Yeah, that would help.
George, give me another lesson.
Oh, no, thank you.
You haven't given me a driving lesson since last May.
I know, and I just stopped shaking this morning.
Well, I wasn't so bad. All I did was forget to turn and went straight. Would have been all right if we weren't on a dead-end street.
Oh, it was such a beautiful car. I miss it. You know, it's still stuck in that house, Liz.
It is?
Yeah.
I'll bet they're the only people in town with a new Hudson in the kitchen. Oh, George, give me another lesson.
No. The answer is no. Absolutely no. Okay, Liz. There isn't much traffic on this back road. I guess you can start driving now.
All right, George. I have a confession to make. While I was waiting for you to come home, I sort of practiced in the driveway.
Oh, good. Do you remember what you did?
Oh, yes.
I turned on the ignition. I pressed the starter button. I shifted into first. I stepped on the gas, and I let out the clutch.
Huh.
Did I forget anything, George?
Not a thing.
That's how much you know. I forgot to open the garage doors.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I said I'd do it, and I'm going through with it. Go ahead and drive.
All right, here I go. I push the starter button like this. George, the starter button's broken.
No, it isn't.
Well, then why doesn't it start?
Push it in long enough, and you'll find out.
But nothing Ow! Why did it get hot?
Because it's the cigarette lighter.
Oh, what a dirty trick. Now, don't tell me. Is this it?
Try it and see.
Okay. Well, must be broken. That was the radio.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to suggest anything radical, but what do you think that little button that says starter is for?
Oh, I guess I'm excited. Here we go. Hooray! It started.
Yeah, congratulations.
Why aren't we going?
Well, you forgot a little thing called putting it in gear.
Oh, that.
No!
Am I doing something wrong, George?
Throw out the clutch.
What's the matter with it?
Nothing.
Well, then why should I throw it out?
Step on the clutch. Push it in.
Well, why didn't you say so? My goodness, you get so excited.
I'm not excited.
And what's that white stuff around your mouth?
It's just a little foam. Now you have the clutch out and the motor on. Shift into low.
Now, wait a minute. Low is up here, isn't it?
No.
Oh, I know. Down here. Up here?
There's only one place left.
Oh, it's here. There. Now what do I do?
Let the clutch out.
Okay. What happened? George, say something.
Wait till I get my head out of the back seat. I think my neck is broken.
You know, this car doesn't work very well.
Start it again. I'll brace myself.
All right. I made it. How am I driving, George?
Fine. Except for one little thing.
What's that?
You're driving on the wrong side of the road.
Well, what's the difference? There aren't any cars coming.
Well, as a favor to me and the insurance company, will you please pull over?
Well, I'd be delighted.
Well, go ahead. Here comes a car. No, wait. Stay on this side. He's going around you.
What a reckless driver. He shouldn't have gone up on two wheels like that.
Liz, let's come to a stop.
All right, what do I do?
Put your hand out. Signal for a stop.
Okay.
Shift into neutral.
Okay.
Liz, you almost hit that tree. Why did you take both hands off the wheel?
You told me to.
I did not.
You did too. You told me to shift with my right hand and signal with my left, and I didn't have any hands left over to steer. What do you think I am, an octopus?
No.
You're making a nervous wreck out of me. Oh, Corey, do you really think I'll pass my driver's license test?
Why not? You had the best teacher in the world, old Professor Cartwright himself.
I promise you won't tell George you helped me.
Oh, I won't let on. I'll tell him my hair suddenly turned white without any reason.
Did I frighten you when I went between those two cars?
Well, I was watching pretty closely.
Well, I'm glad one of us was watching. I had my eyes closed.
Well, you better keep them open when you take your test.
I guess I'll go in now while I have my nerve. Why don't you go get a bite to eat?
Oh, I couldn't eat a thing. I already have something in my mouth.
What?
My heart. Good luck, Liz.
Keep your fingers crossed for me. Let's see now. When you hear a sound, siren. You pull over and let it go by. You can pass a streetcar on the right at 15 miles an hour. I wonder how fast you can pass it on the left.
Yes?
Oh, how do you do? I'd like to get a driver's license, please.
All right. Name, please?
Elizabeth Cougat.
Address?
321 Bundy.
Uh-huh. Race?
Of course not. I don't even have a driver's license.
I think this is going to be one of my bad days. How much do you weigh?
Yes.
285.
Very amusing. 118.
How old are you?
21.
I haven't missed on that one in a long time. You know, it's funny, but there are no women drivers in the United States over 21.
May I have my license now?
Not yet. How tall are you?
Well, what's this got to do with driving? Why are you asking all these questions?
We want to find out what size car you'll wear. How tall?
With heels or in my stocking feet?
Well, what's the difference?
About 3 inches. I'm 5'6" without them.
Eyes?
Yes, 2. Blue.
Thank you.
And red.
What?
My hair is red. That's the next question, isn't it?
Naturally?
Well, just a little hen of rinse now and then.
Well, the fingerprint, and that does it. Give me your right thumb, please.
What for?
I want to hitch a ride home, and mine is tired. I'm going to take your fingerprint.
I don't want to put my thumb in that dirty old ink.
Now, this won't hurt a bit.
No, I don't want to put my thumb in the ink. Well, did you get my fingerprint?
Yes. Right on the end of my nose.
What are you laughing at?
I'm happy. This is my last day on this detail. They're moving me over to the homicide squad where things will be nice and peaceful.
Congratulations. Now, may I have my license?
No, let's just test your eyes. Now, I'll hold this white card over your eye and you tell me what you see.
A white card.
No, what do you see out of the other eye?
Nothing.
Why not?
It's closed.
Well, open it! Now, read those letters on the wall over there.
Okay. M-E-N.
Not on the door, on the wall! Oh, never mind. Go ahead on to the driving part of the test. You're not going to pass that.
What makes you so sure?
I know the man who's going to give you the test.
Oh, who is it?
Me.
Oh. I can drive anywhere now, Corey. I got a license.
Well, I'm proud of you, Liz. It certainly didn't take you long.
No, he was very sweet. As soon as he saw how I drove the car around the block, we sort of made a bargain.
How do you mean?
Well, he said he'd give me my license if I'd let him out of the car.
I know how he felt.
You know, there's nothing to driving, Corey. It's simple.
Liz, I think that car is going to turn in front of us.
Where? Oh, my goodness. I can't remember the difference.
Between what?
I can't remember the difference between the clutch and the brake.
Smoke. Are you all right, Liz?
Yes, but the car, it's ruined.
Well, I'll get out and see what the damage is. The other car seems to be all right.
Well, I might have known. Look, it's a dumb woman driver.
You better just sit here in the car, Liz.
Oh, no, I won't. I want to have a word with this character.
But, Liz, it was your fault.
How could it be my fault? I wasn't even looking at her.
Well, watch what you say, then.
I'll be very polite. Pardon me, madam, but do you by any chance happen to be the stupid dame who just smashed into me?
Look, honey, you had plenty of time to stop. When did you get your driver's license? This morning?
No, this afternoon. Why didn't you give a signal?
I did. I know I had my hand out the window. I was drying my nail polish.
So there. Oh, you're too fat anyway.
Oh, if you're going to take that kind of an attitude, I'll just have to get an impartial witness.
All right. We'll ask this kindly old gentleman standing on the corner. Tell me, impartial witness, did you see the accident?
Liz, you know very well I was with you.
Oh, Corey, what's the matter with you?
Well, I've had enough. I've taken your license number. You'll hear from my lawyer and the police. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Fatso.
Oh!
Corey, just look at our car. What's George going to say? The body's all smashed, the fenders are knocked off, and the back of the car's a mess.
Well, maybe you don't have to let George know. If you want me to, I'll call my garage, and they'll fix it for you.
Oh, would you, Corey? You're a pal. Now, you call me as soon as you know how much it'll be. While you're about it, see if they can fix a cracked head.
Well, how did you know the car had a cracked head?
I didn't. I was thinking about me if George finds out.
Is that you, Liz?
Yes, dear.
Did you get your driver's license?
Yes. How'd you know?
Oh, some fella from the bank saw you over there.
Oh.
Well, you're a full-fledged driver.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the car?
It's in the garage.
Oh, put it away.
Mm-hmm.
I was going down and count the fenders. I'd be surprised if I found all 4 of them.
So would I.
Well, you've got to expect a little kidding when you first learn, Liz.
I know. Is dinner ready?
Yeah, not yet. Say, did you see the paper tonight?
No, why?
There was some bad news. Myra Ponsonby's missing.
Oh, really? What was the bad news?
No, I'm serious. She should have been in town this morning, and nobody knows what's happened to her. Minky called the police. He's afraid somebody made off with her.
Well, if somebody made off with her, it serves them right.
Oh, Liz, I'm surprised at you. Myra's very life may be in danger. Minky's offered a reward, $10,000.
Dollars or peanuts?
Very funny. But I don't understand it. She just disappeared into thin air.
Do you mind if we talk about something else?
I even started to worry about you. What made you so late getting home?
Late? Oh, I was just late.
Oh, I thought maybe you'd run into an old friend.
No, it was a stranger.
Honey, you're acting funny, like you'd done something wrong.
Me? That's a laugh.
Liz, are you hiding something?
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, I've been waiting for you to call. Just a minute. George, would you get my coat for me? I'm cold.
You're wearing it.
Oh, well, would you hang it in the hall closet for me? I'm warm.
Do you feel all right, Liz?
Yes, I'm fine. Just take it out to the closet like a good boy.
All right.
Thank you. Gee, I'm glad you called.
Oh, Katie.
Yes, sir.
I'm worried about Mrs. Cougat. She's acting so strangely. Katie, if a person you love is in trouble, it isn't wrong to eavesdrop, is it?
Yes, it is.
I knew you'd agree with me.
Well, I won't be any party to this.
Oh, you haven't any idea how guilty I feel. Every time I see a policeman, I almost die.
Police? She must be in trouble.
No, George doesn't know yet, and when he does, murder.
Murder?
Really? Gosh, I didn't think I hit her that hard. The body must be all banged up.
Body?
You know how George felt about that old wreck.
Liz has done away with Myra.
Listen, that wasn't the first time she'd been hit. Did you see all those dents in her trunk?
Oh, no. How could she do it?
And her rear bumper was in pretty bad shape, too.
Oh, poor Myra.
Wasn't it awful? I thought she'd never stop yelling. And all I did was hit her with the front wheels. Yes, I picked up all the parts that fell off and put them in the back seat.
Oh.
Well, thanks for taking care of everything. Now, don't call me again. I'll call you when George isn't around.
Liz.
Yes, George?
Liz, I'm going down and look in the garage.
Oh, no, you mustn't.
I thought so. Is it because of what I'll find down there?
Yes, I didn't want you to know.
Oh, Liz, baby. You're in terrible trouble.
I am?
Yes. And I want you to know that no matter what happened, I'll stick by you.
Well, thanks, George, but aren't you getting a little dramatic about this?
Dramatic?
Yeah, I just smacked her in the back when she wasn't looking.
Liz, you don't know what you're saying. And to think I drove you to this.
Oh, you did not. I drove myself.
Oh, you're just trying to save me. Oh, look. Here comes a policeman.
Well, what do you suppose he wants?
He's after you.
Do you really think so? For a little thing like that?
Little thing? You could get the chair for that.
I could?
Oh.
Gosh, I'm glad I didn't go through a red light.
Look, you go hide in the kitchen, and I'll tell him you've left for Mexico.
Si, senor, I'll go like you told me.
Oh, how can you joke at a time like this?
Mr. Cougat?
Yes?
Sergeant Lewis, Homicide Squad.
You're on the wrong trail, Sergeant. She isn't here. She's gone to Mexico.
Oh, now, just a minute, Mr. Cougat.
She's innocent. She didn't even know Myra Ponsonby. And besides, she's insane. She must be. She married me. We're both insane.
Don't mind.
Oh, you'll never convict her. I'll fight this in every court of the land.
Mr. Cougat, I just came here to make a routine check. But suppose you tell me what you know about this case. Who is this she you're talking about?
Pardon me, Mrs. Cougat. Who's in the living room?
A policeman, Katie. He came to arrest me.
Arrest you? What for?
For having a little accident this afternoon. My goodness, George acts like I killed somebody. He told me to hide in the kitchen until the police were gone.
Oh, it's certainly wonderful of Mr. Cougat to shield you like this.
I know, I appreciate it, but it just doesn't seem right. I feel so sneaky cowering in the kitchen. Katie, I can't do it.
Now, Mrs. Cougat, don't do anything you'll be sorry for.
I can't help it. I've got to take my medicine. I'm going in there and give myself up.
I think you'd better come along with me, Mr. Cougat. This sounds mighty suspicious.
Wait. Hold everything. I confess. I'm guilty.
Liz!
I can't go on like this, George. I did it, and I've got to pay the penalty. Officer, put the bracelets on me.
Now, Liz, don't say a word until I get a lawyer. They can't prove a thing.
All right, Mrs. Cougat, step up to the desk, and the sergeant will get some information from you.
All right.
Now, what's your name?
It's you again.
Oh, hello. How do you like it here in Homicide?
Everything's been dead up till now.
Well, this is a very sweet little jail you have here.
Well, it's not much, but you'll call it home. Now, don't give me any trouble, lady. Just answer my questions. You ready?
I don't like you.
Liz, don't be fresh. This may mean your life.
Oh, George.
Okay, let's get this over with. What's your name?
Elizabeth Cougat.
Address?
321 Bundy.
Age?
21.
How much do you weigh?
118. How much do you weigh?
195.
Age?
32.
Address?
410 Crescent.
What's your name?
Frank Nelson. Say, wait a minute! Who's doing what to who?
Well, she got you that time, Frank. Hey, let me try.
Oh, no. Nobody can do that to me. We'll try it again. What's your name?
Elizabeth Cougat.
Oh, no, that's how you got me last time. You start.
All right. What's your name?
Frank Nelson.
Address?
410 Crescent.
Age?
32.
How much do you weigh?
195. How much do you weigh?
4 pounds.
Age?
85.
Address?
Gettysburg.
What's your name?
Abraham Lincoln.
I knew
But, Frank, you didn't.
I did, too.
Oh, yeah? What'd she say?
Yeah.
Now, let me handle this. What's your name?
Elizabeth Cougat. What's your name?
Martin Lewis.
How do you do? This is Frank Nelson.
How do you do?
How do you do? Wait
Now, please, Liz, let's not make things any worse. You're in deep enough as it is.
Now, Mrs. Cougat, suppose you tell us the whole story of what happened in your own words.
Don't say a word, Liz, until the lawyer gets here.
Oh, what's the difference, George? I was going along Main Street, and there she was right in front of me, and before I could stop myself, I hit her.
Did she cry out?
She yelled her head off.
What did you do with the body?
I had them jack it up and haul it away in a truck.
Didn't it give you goose flesh?
No. Oh, I was a little nervous, but after all, I just got my license.
License? What is this, open season? Now, you listen to me, sister.
Okay, brother.
Don't brother me, sister.
Well, don't sister me, brother.
Hold it. Lewis speaking. What's that? Oh, you found Myra Ponsonby. How's the body? Just say alive. Never mind the whistling. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
How do you like that? She's alive.
Yeah, darn it.
Where'd they find Myra?
She got arrested for speeding through a small town, and the sheriff threw her in jail.
There, George. There's your wonderful driver for you. Put in jail, and all I had was a little wreck.
You had a wreck?
Of course. What did you think? Oh, my goodness. You thought that I killed Myra.
Oh, what's so funny?
Oh, I can't wait to get the car fixed. That's a wonderful idea.
Liz.
Hmm?
For heaven's sakes, put down that book and turn out the light. It's almost 2 o'clock.
I've only got one more chapter to read, George. I got to find out who committed the murder. I'm certain it was the upstairs maid.
No, it wasn't. It was the butler.
Oh, George, why did you tell me?
Yeah, now maybe you'll put out the light.
Oh, all right. George? Are you sure it was the butler?
Yes, I'm positive. Now go to sleep.
Well, the way I had it figured, when the crime was committed, the upstairs maid was downstairs, and the downstairs maid was upstairs. Still, if the upstairs maid had seen the downstairs maid coming up the front stairs, she would have gone down the back stairs. Of course, if the downstairs maid had come up the back stairs when the upstairs maid was coming down, she'd have known the upstairs maid wasn't downstairs. It's too bad they didn't have an elevator.
Honey, believe me, it was the butler. He killed his wife.
Oh. But why did he kill her?
He killed her because she talked too much when he was trying to go to sleep.
Oh. Good night, George.
You have just heard My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. Also heard in tonight's cast were John Heastand, Ruth Parrott, Frank Nelson, B. Benaderet, and Herb Vigran. The program was produced and directed by Jess Oppenheimer, who wrote the script with Madeline Pugh and Bob Carroll, Jr. Original music was by Marlon Skiles and was conducted by Wilbur Hatch. And now stay tuned for the Camel Caravan starring Vaughn Monroe. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
This Electra automatic has 10 different programs, takes a £9 wash, and is double guaranteed. And it's only £77. Only at your electricity board.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Lemsip is a complete cold treatment. It's made to help lift headache and feverishness, clear your stuffy nose, soothe your tickly throat, and bring you warmth and comfort. Lemsip, a complete cold treatment.
They begin with the beans, coffee beans, coffee beans, coffee beans. When they're making Maxwell House, they take the fresh coffee beans, only fresh coffee beans, to make wonderful Maxwell House. Look inside the jar, it's a rich, fresh brown, 'cause there's coffee pot freshness all the way down.
Yes, there's coffee pot freshness in every cup of Maxwell House.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
I came across Mr. Kipling in the meadow by the church. If I've painted that spire once, he said, I've painted it a dozen times. He offered me an apple pie. An artist needs inspiration, he explained. Golden short crust pastry, delicious apple filling, and just the right amount of sugar sprinkled on top. But then, when it comes to the little details, Mr. Kipling does have an exceedingly good eye.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed. From the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for. Teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
Ever hear of a cow town called Dos Rios? Well, don't feel bad if you haven't. It's just one of those frontier towns, roistering and noisy, perched in one of the lushest and richest valleys below the Continental Divide. Me, I'm Chad Remington, the town's only lawyer. But like everyone else, I've got my own ranch with the typical well-fed, slab-sided herd of cattle for which our valley is so famous. And just because these cattle are valuable, well, it gives some men ideas. And that makes plenty of business and trouble for a saddle-stop lawyer. It wasn't too long ago that I was riding in toward Dos Rios from my spread. Cherokee O'Bannon, he runs the town livery stable. Now that we've talked him out of peddling his genuine Indian rattlesnake oil, Cherokee was riding with me as we cut across some open range trying to get to Dos Rios before sundown. Hey, look at those Herefords, will you, Cherokee? Someday, with a few more head, I might even be able to burn up my law books and retire.
Man, and I use the term at the twinge of conscience, you must have bats in your belfry. Looking at a bunch of cows like that. For shame.
What have I done now to offend your artistic integrity?
What has he done now, he says. My boy, you've been casting sultry, longing looks at a bunch of blank-faced cows, when half that emotion spent on a proper female woman would return to you tenfold, nay, 100-fold.
Oh, don't you go biblical on me, you old reprobate. And something else. Unless a man has a few head of good beef, he can't afford to cast long, lingering looks at a woman.
Chad, my boy, your total lack of sophistication and experience hurts me deeply. A man who has some money in his jeans doesn't need to bother with the distaff side. He can go out and woo old John Barleycorn.
Cherokee, the older you get, the more unregenerate you become. Your total lack of appreciation for a herd of cattle is something that I... Hey, Cherokee, rein up.
Slow there, girl.
Oh, boy. Easy.
What in Billy Blue Blazes happened to you, Chad?
Oh, you see that water hole just ahead of us?
Yes, sir.
Isn't that a tin can lying next to it, lying on its side?
Yeah. Unless my optics deceive me, that's an empty 5-gallon can. But what about it? It's a lead pipe cinch. It didn't contain old spiritus fumenti. That's drinking liquor to you.
No, it's a lead pipe cinch. It didn't contain anything that pleasant. I got an awful feeling it did contain 5 gallons of enough stuff to poison every steer that drank out of that water hole.
Why, if I ever catch the pussyfooting polecat that did that, I'll darn well destroy him. Come on, girl, get up!
I'd like to get my hands on the buzzard who did this. Putting poison in a water hole.
I must admit it's incomprehensible even to me. Why would someone want to poison a lot of dumb, defenseless cows?
I don't know, but with their stock poisoned off, how many ranchers around here could pay their debts?
Do you mean to say someone deliberately? By the great God Pan, Chad, this is the most nefarious bit of chicanery I've ever heard of.
It certainly is.
Now, just a minute. I heard you say just the other day that not over half a dozen ranchers in this whole valley owe a mortgage to the bank. That old sourball Ripley, who owns the bank, forced most of them to pay up a year ago last spring. So what debts could they have?
Plenty. Ever since Ripley shut off most of the credit, which absorbed most of the cash folks had on hand, everyone's been buying at Parker's store because Lisha Parker's been willing to let his bills run.
Lisha Parker? If you mean to insinuate Lisha Parker's mixed up in this cattle poisoning, you and I are coming to fisticuffs. Why, that old gentleman is so honest, it makes me blush. Yes, it does.
Oh, calm down, Cherokee. Calm down. This has nothing to do with Lisha. But legally, if the ranchers can't pay their debts, he could go to court, get judgment, and take them all over lock, stock, and barrel in liquidation of his claims.
But if you say Lisha is mixed up in it, shucks, Chad, I think you're putting your money on the nose of the wrong horse.
Yeah, I'm not making any bets on this race. 'Cause I got a notion it's been fixed. I'm blame well going to find out if I can before the sun sets today. If I sounded like a boastful kid, well, that's just the way it turned out. Because after talking to Lisha and Sarah Parker, not only didn't I find anything before sundown, but I didn't find out anything for the best part of a week. Waterholes continued to be poisoned. Strangers drifted in and out of town. Even the sheriff couldn't find out a thing that'd help. And then, best I can piece it together, another stranger arrived in town. The stranger. The stranger who wasn't too strange to the handful of gunslicks who'd been hanging around town. They got together in the Silver Boot Saloon.
Hey, bartender, let's have another bottle.
Hi, Lefty. The boy said you were over here.
Pull up a chair and rest your frame, Krug. If you got your work done. You must be tired. Bring another glass with that bottle.
I got my work done all right. You know me, boss.
Yeah, I sure do. That's why I shipped you up here ahead of me. Any trouble?
Oh, shucks, no. Oh, there's been a Jasper in town snooping around. A lawyer named Chad Remington. But he ain't found out a thing, Lefty, believe me.
Yeah, he'd better not find out anything if he wants to go on practicing law. Because I'll get him just the way I'm going to get Parker's store.
Now, look, Lefty, you ain't ever been here in Dos Rios before. Me and the boys have been here for more than a week. And I'm telling you, that there Lisha Parker is a stubborn old goat. He'll never sell.
No? Well, let's just suppose that Parker won't. Don't you think his widow will?
Widow?
That's what I said, widow. And if Parker is as crusty an old goat as you say he is, it shouldn't be too hard.
Shouldn't be a... Lefty, I'm sorry, I just don't get you.
Well, just like you said, Parker's got a nasty temper, hasn't he?
Well, yeah.
You're going over to that store and talk Parker into an argument. You understand? Poor Parker, with that temper of his, gets sore and grabs for his gun. That's all, mister. He grabs for his gun, only you outdraw him.
Yeah, you really got something there. Don't let nobody tell me Lefty Slaughter ain't got brains.
Yeah? Well, instead of wasting your time trying to butter me up, you better be getting over to Parker's store, because once he's out of the way, it's still going to take time before I'm the owner of all the choicest ranches in the Dos Rios Valley. Now, go on. I'm getting so anxious, my tongue's hanging out.
Lisha? Oh, Lisha.
Yes, sir? Oh, want me to put that bold calico up on the shelf for you?
Would you please, Lisha? You're a dear.
After 42 years of what we've been through together, sir, certainly doesn't take a... Well, looks like we got a new customer coming in.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I'd like a pound of sugar.
Pound of sugar. Yes, sir. Right here.
I said I wanted a pound.
Well, sure, I heard you. This is a pound sack.
You aiming on calling me a liar?
Now, look here, mister. I didn't ask you to come into my store.
But I come in, and I'm not going to have some thieving crook like you give me a half pound and claim it's a pound.
You get out of here. Doggone you. Turn around and clear out of my place before I blast you out.
Lisha, don't.
You bald-headed old goat. Nobody's putting me out of no place.
I'll show you who to
watch out. Lisha! Lisha!
Hold it, you. Get away from that door.
Watch him, Cherokee.
Get your eyes, Chad.
Did he do the shooting, Mrs. Parker?
He killed my husband.
Yeah? Well, I only shot in self-defense.
Is that the truth, Mrs. Parker?
Yes. I tried to stop him, but Lisha did draw first.
Well, now are you satisfied?
Can't say that I'm satisfied. I guess the sheriff won't hold you in the face of that evidence.
Oh, Lisha, why did you do it?
I can't tell you how sorry I am I didn't get here 2 seconds earlier.
Oh, That's all right, Chad. Oh, Elisha.
Just saying how sorry I am. I know it isn't going to bring your husband back, but there's still an account to be squared up, and I'm hoping you'll let me square it. Come on, Cherokee. We're going to escort this buzzard down to the sheriff. It was a foregone conclusion that the sheriff had released Krug, but not before we found out that he had something to do with the stranger who'd arrived in town, Lefty Slaughter. Not knowing Slaughter, I decided to go down to the saloon where he was hanging out and size him up just in case.
Come on, honey, one more drink. Then I'll give you some more folding money to lose at Faro.
Oh, excuse me, but the bartender pointed you out to me as Lefty Slaughter.
Yeah. Something I can do for you, my friend?
If I didn't have something else on my mind, Slaughter, I'd ask you to apologize for calling me a friend.
Asking for an apology and getting one are two different things.
Well, maybe I've been lucky, but I generally get what I ask for.
And maybe that's because you make it your business to ask the wrong people.
Yeah, maybe. But I didn't come here to ask you anything. I came here to tell you something.
You don't say.
Elisha Parker was just shot down in cold blood. And I thought you'd want to know. I'm making it my business to find out why.
Oh? Well, I never had the pleasure of meeting this Mr. Parker. But if he was a friend of yours, I can't say that I'm exactly sorry.
Well, you may be sorry. Next time you or any of your gun hands try to finish off what you've started.
And now, if you're through, I'm sure you'll excuse me so I can start enjoying myself.
Why, sure, Mr. Slaughter. Enjoy everything while you can. Because if you keep up like I think you've started, legally or otherwise, I'm going to help see that you enjoy the next 50 years of your life rotting away in jail.
We'll return to the exciting second act of our Frontier Town adventure in just about 1 minute. And now, Frontier Town.
Guess I sounded like a boastful kid all over again. I mean, going in and deliberately rubbing Lefty Slaughter the wrong way. But I found until you've rubbed the fur, you can't tell if the animal you've got is a house cat or a polecat. Sometimes they're both dangerous, but you trap them different ways. Well, I found out in short order that Slaughter was as cold and cocky as they come. Knowing that, there was nothing more I could find out until such time as he chose to make his next move. So Cherokee and I sat for 4 more days in my office up above Cherokee's livery stable, looking out the window and watching the entire street. Then late the afternoon of the 5th day, Cherokee turned away from the window suddenly.
Chad, look there. That double-dyed, dirty gunslinger who terminated Elisha Parker's mortal existence is walking down the street with Lefty Slaughter.
He was walking with him. Now Krug's turned off into the saloon and... Hey, you see what Slaughter's doing? He's heading straight for Mrs. Parker's store.
If that's the case, and it certainly seems to be, then what are we doing loitering about this legal loggia?
You're right, Cherokee. So grab your hat or your gun or both, and let's be finding out what business Slaughter might have with Mrs. Parker.
Some of the boys over at the hotel told me about the misfortune you had, Mrs. Parker. I mean about your husband.
Well, certainly mighty kind of a stranger to come over and pay his sympathies.
And believe me, sympathy is just what made me drop in today. You see, I got to thinking about how difficult it might be for a woman like you to try and run a store alone.
Yes. I'm afraid it really takes a man's mind to run a business right.
Oh, isn't that the truth? And since I came to Dos Rios looking for a business to go into myself, and with you now probably wanting to sell...
Oh, I wasn't thinking of selling out, Mr. Slaughter.
Well, I know this may sound kind of sudden, but I'm willing to pay you a fair price. All cash. Say, $2,000.
$2,000? Why, we've got more than $20,000 just owing us on the books.
Oh, sure, books. With their cattle dying off like flies, that $20,000 isn't worth the ink it took to write it. Well, I don't aim to argue with a woman, but I'm a fair man. And once I make up my mind, I don't let anyone change it.
Well, now, isn't that too bad? Now, you just listen to me.
Mrs. Parker, you'd better do the listening. I've got $3,000 here in cash, so suppose you sit down and start writing out that bill of sale.
What? If I were a man, I'd take that shotgun off the wall.
After you, Mrs. Parker. Hello, Slaughter.
What are you doing here? Butting in again?
Nope. But since you're determined to stay in Dos Rios, I'm just being neighborly. And seeing as you want to spend your money, I thought I'd suggest to Mrs. Parker that she accommodate you.
Accommodate him? Why, what do you mean, Chad?
Well, since you haven't done much cash business this year, I thought maybe I could help Mr. Slaughter spend some of that cash he's got on him right here. Since he's so all-fired anxious to buy something.
Chad, I don't want any of his money, not any of it.
Now, who said it was his money? I'd hate to think where it came from.
If you could think at all, you'd keep your nose out of this.
What do you mean, think? If he could just smell, he'd keep his nose out of your business. Reach to the high heaven.
Why, you loudmouth.
Chad, stop it. He'll wreck my whole store.
Don't worry about your store, Mrs. Parker. You able to get up, Cherokee?
Once I get some of these picks and shovels out of my hair.
Slaughter, that was a mistake hitting Cherokee. Bad mistake for you. But at that, I guess you wouldn't have hit him if he hadn't been 20 years older than you are.
Yeah? Who says so?
I say so. I'm about your age. Why didn't you hit me? Oh, I'm not too gentlemanly to hit you.
That's it, Chad. Beat the brains out of the blighter.
Not much satisfaction to that, Cherokee. He won't hit back while I'm facing him.
Well, if I had my way, I'd christen his thick skull with a few bottles of my Indian rattlesnake oil, applied with vigor.
I'll see both of you again.
I'm sure you will, but you're not leaving yet. Remember I was going to help you spend some of your hard-earned money here with Mrs. Parker? Cherokee, load some of those picks and shovels you knocked over into Mr. Slaughter's arms.
My boy, you've got a most imaginative idea.
Well, what does he want with picks and shovels, Chad?
From what I've heard, he's fixing to dig his own grave.
Here you are. 3 picks, 4 shovels.
Mm-hmm.
Hold out your arms, you insult the human race.
Gonna pay for this?
Oh, no. Wrong again, Slaughter. You're gonna pay for this. 3 picks and 4 shovels will be, well, in round numbers, let's say $50. Now, Cherokee, since we always aim to help the customer, just peel one of those bills off Mr. Slaughter's bankroll.
Just one?
Just one.
You're never going to live a life of ease like that, Chad.
Now, let's see. You can carry a little more. Just about room for a bolt of that calico. And it's just the right color for Slaughter, too. Yellow.
Yellow? It'll make a nice yellow shroud for that grave he's digging for himself.
Yeah, with all the money he's got left, it's too bad we can't sell him a headstone. Gonna be needing that soon, I think.
You're gonna be laughing on the other side of your face before I'm through with you.
For the time being, you're through with me now. So, adios, Slaughter. And in consideration of your $100 purchase this morning, Mr. O'Bannon will be glad to open the door for you as you go out.
Goodbye, thank you. And be sure not to come in again.
Chad, I just can't thank you enough.
Yeah, I'm afraid your thanks are a little premature.
Why, what do you mean?
Chad thinks he knows what that crook is up to.
Seems to me Lefty Slaughter found out that almost every rancher in the valley owes you money. He's decided to cripple them, force you to sell out to him, and then take over what ranches he's wanted for the money they owe the store.
How terrible. But why did you let him walk out of here? Why didn't you have him arrested?
Yeah, because so far he's been too smart to involve himself. He has his hired gun thugs do his dirty work. Until we get them, Slaughter's still in the clear.
Oh, I see. But isn't there anything you can do to stop them before they murder someone else like Lasha?
What I'd like to do is create a situation which may force Slaughter into doing something he hadn't planned on. Some crime he hadn't figured in advance. And then catch him red-handed. I think we can, Mrs. Parker, if you'll give me your permission to call a meeting of all the ranchers who owe you money right here at your store. Quiet, please.
Suppose you stop acting as if you're running this whole show, Remington. Let Sarah Parker do her own talking.
Now, there's no talking for me to do. I've sold this store and all of its assets to Chad Remington, and from now on, you'll have to do business with him.
Go on and grumble if you want, but it isn't going to do any good. You owe this store money, and I want cash on the barrelhead. Or if I don't get it, I'm going to court and take judgments against every one of you.
Remington, your poor father must be turning over in his grave. How do you expect us to raise money now?
You can raise money. All you got to do is drive your cattle to market and sell it off.
Why, it's almost 2 months till shipping time.
Instead of standing around here arguing, I'm advising you to get together and start a drive with your herds up to the nearest railhead. I'm only giving you 5 days to be back with cash. So if you know what's good for you, you'll be on your way by sunrise tomorrow morning.
Are you loco, Krug? Remington buying out Mrs. Parker's store?
Boss, I was there myself with the whole crowd. And he told them to get out and drive their cattle to market and be back with the money in 5 days, or else he was taking over every ranch in the valley.
Well. There's nothing crookeder than a crooked lawyer. The funny part is, what he's doing is playing right into our hands.
Playing into our...
Sure, what happens? Those ranchers start driving their cattle to market. You and me and the rest of the boys are laying for them. We get the cattle. Remington don't get the money, and the ranches he takes over are worth nothing.
Well, I'll be... That smart monkey is playing into our hands. What good are them ranches without cattle on them?
No good. Krug, you go round up the boys. A thing like this calls for a real celebration.
Lefty thought I was dumb, all right. The Dos Rios ranchers knew I was a crook. All I was sure of was I was taking a long, wild chance and hoping it would pay off. Next morning, just as I told them to, the ranchers joined up in one big trail drive and started for San Jacinto. From where we were perched, Cherokee, the sheriff, the posse, and I, we could see the cattle spread out along the trail almost as far as the eye could reach. I guess we waited more than an hour. Every man Jack's eyes shaded from the morning sun, scanning the pass below us, waiting, praying for some sign of trouble. And finally it came. A single shot. And then in the next instant it sounded like it must have that day at Gettysburg. We waited for a moment to make sure we were right. And then the sheriff unholstered his gun and turned to me.
You sure were right, Chad. Look at them rustlers pour out of that canyon.
There must be 1 million of them. 2 million, maybe.
Yeah. All right, you posse men. Unholster those 45s and let's get to riding.
Cut down through that arroyo. That way we can get between them and the cattle.
And right in front of those rustlers' bullets. Say, Chad, haven't I got time for a little drink of my rattlesnake oil or something?
All you got time to do is squeeze the trigger. Come on, let's go.
Pussyfooting polecats is turning around and heading for the woods.
All right, it's that yellow-spined skunk, Slaughter. Hey, Sheriff, you keep after the rest of them. Slaughter's trying to sneak away. I'm going to get him.
All right, Chad. All right, come on, men. And don't waste lead shooting over their head.
All right, get around there, fella. Slaughter's got a quarter of a mile head start. Slaughter? The further away you ride, the further you're going to bounce on the way back to town. Now, I'm not warning you again. If I bulldog you off that horse of yours, you're apt to break your neck. All right. Here's your lead back with interest. Get up there, boy. Come on. Get alongside of me. In there now where I can get my arm around that. Doggone you, Slaughter. Am I going to have to break your arm?
Stop, Remington. Oh, let go. You got me. I quit.
There.
I quit.
All right, then. Come on. Get up. Yeah, and start walking. It's a long trip back to Dos Rios and to jail.
God blame you, Chad. Here you had us thinking you were a bigger crook than Slaughter. And all the time you were doing it for our own good.
Yes, sirree. Just like a father with an unreasonable kid.
Yes, spare the rod and spoil the child. That's Chad's motto.
What's your motto, Cherokee?
Well, I guess you might say it is spare the flask and spoil the drink. By the way, isn't it about time for the libation right now?
From the way I look after Bulldog and Slaughter off his horse, it's about time for me to take a bath and put on some clean clothes.
Well, it's not premature to thank you now, Chad. Except I don't know how I ever can. Enough.
You go talking to that young sprat like that, Sear, and he'll go getting a swell head. Not that he don't deserve one, though. That little idea of his of making the boys trail their cattle certainly squeezed Slaughter into pulling one crime he hadn't figured on.
Yes, all right, Sheriff. And in honor of my dear friend's talents, I suggest someone buy me a little shot of something good so I can propose a toast to it. Besides, my knees haven't stopped shaking yet.
Well, my knee isn't shaking, Cherokee, and it's strong enough to turn you over it and beat a little genuine Indian tune on your tom-tom.
Go, Chad! If you turn me over your knee, not only would you break my spirit, but you'd bust a flask full of the finest Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil that ever whetted a man's whistle. I'm going home.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is a Bruce Ells production. Supervision by Joel Murcott. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmar. Be sure to be with us again, same time next week, for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. This is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood.
When you want a drink to cool your thirst, 7-Up's the one to reach for first. For satisfaction, 7-Up, 7-Up, 7-Up drives thirst away.
Bring out the Branston. Because the crisp vegetables and the one and only tangy sauce in Branston pickle bring out the best in your food.
I'm crunching my polo, dear Liza, dear Liza. I'm crunching my polo, dear Liza, crunching.
The nicest thing about the mint with the hole is that it's smooth and never crumbles. You can eat polo without other people hearing. Try sucking them, dear Henry.
I can't, I've already crunched them all.
If you're paying this kind of money for a car, you'd want it to have a touch of style, legroom, 4 doors, and all that. And if this is what you had in mind, you don't even have to pay that kind of money for the new Skoda Super Estelle. Skoda's new Super Estelle puts the man in the street and his dog on the road.
This Electra automatic has 10 different programs, takes a £9 wash, and is double guaranteed. And it's only £77. only at your electricity board.
You're listening to 1940s radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
This is Theatre Royal. Tonight's play is the last in this important series of command performances, transcribed for your pleasure by the greatest stars of the English theater and their distinguished host, Sir Laurence Olivier. Tonight, Sir Laurence himself is starred in H.G. Wells' immortal classic, The Country of the Blind.
The National Broadcasting Company presents, transcribes, Sir Laurence Olivier in Theatre Royal.
This is Laurence Olivier. Today's play is based upon one of my own most favorite stories, written by an author who in his day foretold many of the miracles which today we treat as commonplace, H.G. Wells. This particular story deals, like so many of his others, with the world of his imagination. I shall play the part of Nunez, the man who tells the story. Here, then, is H.G. Wells, The Country of the Blind. 300 miles and more from Chimborazo, 100 from the snows of Cotopaxi, in the wildest wastes of the Ecuador Andes, there lies that mysterious mountain valley cut off from the world of men, the country of the blind. Long years ago, that valley had been accessible. Indeed, it had been settled and farmed by Peruvians who had fled there from the tyranny of their Spanish ruler. But then, in the 17th century, a violent volcanic eruption had brought down one whole side of Mount Arauca. The landslide had completely cut off the valley from the outside world. And ever since that day, the country of the blind had been no more than a legend. The legend was known to me, and I told it to the party of mountaineers to which I was acting as a guide in the attempt to climb Parascatopotel, the so-called Matterhorn of the Andes.
And you say the valley is somewhere down there?
Somewhere. Nobody remembers exactly where it lies. Nobody's been there for nearly 300 years.
But why the country of the blind?
One survivor of the original settlers escaped. He was out of the valley when the earthquake occurred. He said that the valley had everything that man could desire: sweet water, pasture, good climate. The settlers had done very well there, despite the height and the wildness of the mountains that hemmed them in. But a strange disease had broken out and made all the children born there blind. It was to seek some antidote or charm against this that he had left the valley and made his way down to the coastal belt. He'd come down to the coast to fetch some holy relics for his people by which they might be cured. Then, after the earthquake, of course, he was unable to get back to his people. He died in the silver mine. And the story he had brought back to the coast became a legend.
Quite a pretty one. I dare say his people had contracted snow blindness, if it's as bad down there as it is up here.
Oh, I don't think they had any snow to bother about. The valley must be several thousand feet below us, down there, under the mist somewhere. Climate was supposed to be very temperate.
Well, that's more than I can say for this ridge. Perhaps the mist will clear in the morning and we'll get a sight of the place.
Perhaps so. The peak seems to act as a sort of cloud trap, clear on this side of the ridge, misty on the other.
Are there supposed to be people still living there?
According to the legend, yes. Nobody knows, as nobody's ever been there since.
We might try and get down there after we've made the summit.
No chance of that, I'm afraid. Beyond the ridge, there's a sheer precipice, 1,000 feet or more. Nobody knows what lies below that.
Oh, well, I'm going to turn in. We've got a stiff day ahead of us.
Well, good night, senor. I'll just have a word with the porters before I turn in, too.
Watch how you go near the ridge. Right. Snow's a bit loose, I noticed. Good night.
Good night. Our camp was at the foot of the last leg of the climb, on a sheltering shelf of rock just over the ridge by which we had come up. I checked our equipment with the porters and went on 20 or 30 yards to the edge. It was bright moonlight, and below me the clouds lay silent as a vast and glittering snowfield. Suddenly I felt a tremor in the hard snow under my feet. I jumped back, I slipped, and I felt myself falling over the sheer edge of the shell. Ah! I shall never know. From the shelf to the ridge and beyond it, down the sheer white slopes, the loosened snow thundering along beneath me, down the slope to the precipice, then falling through space till I lost all consciousness. Down further slopes till at last the avalanche came to rest, miraculously leaving me only half buried in the soft white snow that had saved my life. How long I lay then insensible I can only guess. But at last I came to my senses and struggled free. Bruised, but otherwise unhurt, I staggered down beyond the snow line, dropped beside a boulder, and fell into a stunned sleep. When I woke, it was broad daylight, and the birds were singing in the trees below me. I dragged myself to my feet and gazed about me. Behind the sheer white wall of the mountain towered up to the clouds. There was no hope of climbing back to safety that way. My only hope was to go on, down by the screes and corries to the trees, down through them to the hidden valley. The climb might be difficult, but at least it was possible. By midday, I had reached the valley floor. About me were green fields, carefully cultivated in little walled-in patches. And there before me were clustered the huts of a village.
Hello there. Hi!
3 men were there beyond the stream. When I shouted, they turned and peered in my direction. I waved to them. They did not appear to see me. They turned towards the mountains and shouted away to my right. I scrambled down towards the little bridge which led into the village, and when at last they could hear me approaching, they turned their blank and sightless faces towards me. And then I knew. This was the country of the blind. All the old stories and legends came back to me, and as I came toward them, the proverb came into my mind. In the country of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
My name is Nunez, Jose Nunez, the guide from Bogota, beyond the mountains. I fell with an avalanche from the ridge up there. It's a miracle I wasn't killed.
Where did he come from, Brother Pedro?
Down out of the rocks. From over the mountains, the country beyond there, where men can see. You can't see me, I know, but I can see you all right. I come from near Bogota, where nobody has lost their sight.
Lost their sight? What is sight? Let me feel you, stranger. Let me feel your face. Why are you afraid to be felt?
Well, mind my eyes, carefully.
Eyes? He's a strange creature. Feel the coarseness of his hair like a llama's. And the roughness of his chin. Oh, rough as the rocks that begot him. Oh, well, perhaps he will grow finer.
Carefully, don't prod my eyes like that.
He speaks. Certainly he is a man. And you have come into the world.
Out of the world? Over mountains and glaciers, right over there. The world beyond the mountains. The real world that goes down 12 days' journey to the sea.
Let us take him to the elders. This is a marvelous thing. Take my hand.
Take your hand? But I tell you, I can see.
See?
Yes, see. I can see perfectly well, and it's quite a... Oh, sorry, but I...
His senses are still imperfect. He stumbles and talks unmeaning words. Lead him by the hand.
Look, just because I trip over a pail that you leave in the way, it doesn't mean... Oh, very well. Take my hand, then.
I found it taxed my nerves and patience more than I'd anticipated, that first encounter with the population of the country of the blind. As we entered the village, the people came out of every cottage, mud huts with never a window among them, held on to me, touching me, smelling at me, listening to every word I said. And I could make none of them understand that I came from the great world beyond the mountains, and that I had eyes and could see. At last, I was told to wait outside the hut of the elders while my 2 blind guides explained all about me. Then I was told to enter.
Inside, the hut was as black as night. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's so dark. I can't see. I fell over somebody, I'm afraid.
Dark?
I'm sorry.
See? What does he mean?
As we said, he's a wild man out of the rocks.
Bogota, over the mountains.
His mind is hardly formed yet. He's only the beginnings of speech. He is called Bogota, and he is but newly formed. As you hear, he stumbles as he walks and mingles words that mean nothing with his speech.
Once again, I found myself trying to explain the great world out of which I had fallen, and the sky, and the sun, and such like marvels. And they would believe and could understand nothing whatever that I told them. It was beyond my power to make them understand what sight and seeing really were. Finally, they began to explain the world to me.
The world was first an empty hollow in the rocks, and then came first inanimate things without the gift of touch, and llamas and a few other creatures that had little sense, and then men, and then, at last, angels, whom you can hear singing and making fluttering sounds, but whom no one can touch at all.
Singing and fluttering? Oh, you mean the birds?
Birds?
Yes.
There is no such word as birds. If you continue to talk nonsense...
Oh, excuse me.
You come among us when our people are sleeping, stumbling and uttering words of no meaning.
People sleeping? But you surely don't sleep during the daytime when it's light?
Nonsense again? It's natural that people sleep when it is warm and get up to do their work when it is cold.
Day and night. I never thought of it like that. Warm and cold. So your day is our night.
It is obvious that you were created to learn from us and to serve the wisdom that we have acquired. The night is nearly over. Eat and sleep. And tomorrow we will try and teach you some wisdom and understanding.
The exasperation of those first few days were almost more than I could bear. It was impossible to make them understand, to admit that I possessed any faculty that was denied to them. I spoke of the beauties of sight, of watching the mountains, of sky and sunrise, and they heard me with amused incredulity. To them there was no sky. Their valley was the entire world, walled in with the rocks from which sprang a cavernous roof, which they believed to be smooth and solid, from which dews and occasional avalanches descended. I was imprisoned with them in a kind of cosmic casserole. One day I could stand it no longer.
You say that people who can see know what is happening a long way off.
Yes, I can prove it to you. We're outside the village, aren't we? It's out of earshot.
Well, not really.
But I can see what is happening there. Now, if I tell you what I see, things that you can't hear at all, will you believe me then?
Perhaps. What are the elders doing?
The elders?
Yes, the elders of the village. What are they doing in their hut?
But if they're in their hut, how can I see what they're doing? I can tell you what the people in the street are doing.
No, I can hear what they are doing. When we get a little closer, I can hear what the elders are doing as well. I don't have to go into the hut. I can hear through the walls. Can't you see through the walls?
Of course I can't see through the walls. Nobody could.
In fact, nobody can see. And don't walk on the grass.
I can't stand it any longer.
Put that spade down. What is Bogota doing? Why has he raised the spade over his head? He's behaving very oddly.
Why has Bogota walked across the meadow and not gone by the path as he should have done?
I'm going to do what I like in this valley. Do you hear? I'll do what I like and go where I like.
Hold him, Brother Pedro. He's going to do something foolish.
Bogota, put that spade down and come off the grass. I'll hit the first man who tries to touch me. I'll hurt you. I'll kill you. Leave me alone.
Put that spade down. Hold him, brother.
No! Oh, there. I told you, didn't I? I can see you. I can hurt you. Now try and stop me. Try and find me. I shan't come back till you acknowledge me as your king. In the country of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Well, I'm better than that. I'll prove it to you. Try and find me now. I stayed outside the wall of the Valley of the Blind for 2 days and nights without food or shelter. I thought of ways of fighting and conquering these infuriating people, but there was clearly no way of doing so. I had no weapons, and though I could make myself a club from the bough of a tree, I knew that it was impossible for me to attack them singly and in cold blood. I tried to find food among the pines, even to catch a llama and kill it. But it was no use. Hunger proved too much for me. Until finally, I crawled back to the village to try and make my peace with them.
I was mad. But I'm only newly made. Forgive me.
That is better, Bogota. Do you still have the foolish illusion that you can see, as you call it?
No. That was all a mistake. The word means nothing.
Yes, you are recovering your senses. And what is it that is overhead? Is it the sky, I think you called it?
No, that was wrong, too. About 10 times the height of a man, there is a roof above the world of rock. And very, very smooth. But before you ask me any more questions, give me some food or I shall die.
Brother Pedro, give Bogota some llama milk and some bread. He's beginning to learn at last.
I had expected dire punishment, but these people were capable of toleration. They regarded my rebellion as but one more proof of my general idiocy and inferiority. And after they had whipped me, they appointed me to do the simplest and heaviest work in the fields. And seeing no other way of living, I began to do as I was told. Time passed, and I began to regard myself by degrees as a citizen of the country of the blind, while the world beyond the mountains became gradually more and more remote and unreal. The man for whom I was put to work was called Jacob, the brother of Pedro, and his daughter was a young girl called Medina. She alone of all the people in the village listened to me kindly and tried to understand what I said. By degrees, we began to see more and more of each other. Or rather, I began to see more and more of her. You look very beautiful, Medina, sitting there spinning in the moonlight.
You use so many strange words. It is hard for me to understand what you mean.
Yet you do, Medina, don't you?
Sometimes. When you tell me about the moon and the stars and the sunlight and mountains, I try to imagine what the words could mean.
You understand what beauty means?
Yes. It means smooth.
You are beautiful, Medina.
I am. But my face isn't smooth at all. Not nearly so smooth as some girls' faces are. How can I be beautiful?
You're beautiful to look at. Your eyes look as though you were sleeping only. They're not red and sunken like the eyelids of the others. And you have beautiful, long black lashes.
You should not flatter me like this, Bogota.
It's not flattery, Medina. It's the truth. To me, you are the one beautiful girl in the valley. I love you. And I'm going to ask your father, Jacob, to let me marry you.
Oh, no, Bogota. You mustn't. My father will be terribly angry.
What?
You must promise not to, please.
Why should he be angry? Don't you love me? A little?
I like you very much. I am happy all the time we're together. But you behave so strangely. I cannot always understand you.
I will teach you to understand, Medina.
And I will try and teach you to understand.
It was one of Medina's sisters who told old Jacob about our love. And her whole family were bitterly opposed to any idea of marriage. Not because they thought very much about her, but because they despised me so much. To them, I was a being apart, a serf, an idiot, an incompetent, clumsy thing below the permissible level of a man.
I cannot give my consent. It is impossible. Bogota is but newly formed. He cannot become one of us, or any better than a menial, while he still has these strange delusions about sight and seeing. You must try and forget about him. Perhaps after a few years he may improve. We will think about it then, if you persist in your foolishness.
We were both of us in despair, for Medina refused to go against her father's wishes, even if it had been possible for us to escape from the village together. But there was nowhere else for us to go. The village was the whole world. Then one day, one of the elders had an idea. He was the greatest doctor in the valley, the medicine man. And he was renowned for his inventive and philosophical mind. The idea of curing me of my peculiarities appealed to him. One day, he broached the subject to Jakob.
Your daughter still claims that she's in love with Bogota?
Yes, though I have told her that the marriage is quite out of the question.
Even if he could be cured of his peculiar ideas?
But can he be? We have all tried hard enough.
I've examined him, Jakob, and the case is now clearer to me. I think very probably he might be cured.
I have always hoped that he could be.
As we know, his brain is affected. Now, what is it that affects it?
Ah, what indeed?
This. Those queer things that are called eyes, and which exist to make an agreeable, soft depression in the face, are diseased, in Bogota's case, in such a way that they affect his brain. They are greatly distended, he has eyelashes, and his eyelids move. Consequently, his brain is in a state of constant irritation and distraction.
Yes, yes.
And I think I may say with tolerable certainty that in order to cure him completely, all that we need to do is a simple and easy surgical operation, namely to remove those irritant bodies.
And then he will be sane?
Then he will be perfectly sane and quite an admirable citizen.
Thank heaven for science. Bogota, did you hear what Brother Doctor says?
Yes. Yes, it's outrageous. Monstrous suggestion. The doctor's out of his mind.
One might think that you did not care for my daughter by the way you are behaving.
Of course, the idea of losing my sight, of willingly surrendering the most precious of all gifts, was more than I could bear. I refused even to entertain the idea, to discuss it with Jakob or the doctor or the village elders, all of whom begged me to realize that their only wish was to help me, to make me as normal and blind as themselves. To them, the very idea of sight was meaningless. Never having enjoyed the blessing, they could regard it only as some disorder of the brain. It was Medina who persuaded me at last to reconsider the matter, for without her, my loneliness was even more bitter than blindness itself.
Please, Bogota, for my sake, won't you at least discuss it with the doctor? Just once more.
Medina, do you want me to lose it? My gift of sight?
I do not want you to be unhappy, dearest.
I can only make you understand. There are the beautiful things that I know so well. The beautiful little things. The flowers, the lichens among the rocks. The lightness and softness on a piece of fur. The far sky with its drifting down of clouds. The sunsets and the stars. And there is you. For you alone it is good to have sight, to see your sweet, serene face, your kindly lips, your dear, beautiful hands folded together. It is these eyes of mine that you won, these eyes that hold me to you, that these idiots seek to deprive me of. Instead of seeing you, I must touch you, hear you, imagine you. I must come under that roof of rock and stone and darkness, that horrible roof under which your own life is lived. Surely you wouldn't have me do that for no reason at all, but the ignorance and bigotry and prejudice of your people.
I wish...
Yes, Medina.
I wish sometimes you would not talk like that.
Like what? I don't understand.
I know it's pretty. It's just your imagination. I love it. But now...
Now?
I mean...
You mean... You think I should be better? Better, perhaps?
Oh, Bogota.
Dearest, if I were to consent to this...
Oh, if you would. If only you would.
For a week before the operation that was to raise me from my servitude and inferiority to the level of a blind citizen, I knew nothing of sleep, of course. All through the warm, sunlit hours, while the others slumbered happily, I sat brooding or wandering aimlessly, trying to bring my mind to bear on my dilemma. I had given my answer, given my consent. Still, I was not sure. And at last, work time was over, the sun rose in splendor over the golden crests of the mountains, and my last day of vision began. I had a few minutes with Medina before she retired to sleep. My darling, tomorrow I shall see no more.
Dear heart, they will hurt you very little. And you are going through this pain. You are going through it for me.
Only that could make me submit to it at all.
Dear, if a woman's heart and life can do it, I will repay you. My dearest one with the tender voice, I will repay.
You've never looked more beautiful than you do this minute, as the sun rises over the mountains behind you. Can you feel its warmth on your hair?
Yes. It is getting late. I must go in to sleep.
One last kiss, my darling. Bye, my darling. Goodbye. I walked slowly down to a lonely place I knew, where the meadows were beautiful with white narcissus. There I would remain until the hour of sacrifice should come.
Keep to the pathway, Bogota. Don't walk on the grass.
I waited till the whole village was asleep, then stood there in the cool, moist grass to watch the morning. The morning like an angel in a golden armor marching down the steeps. And as I watched that blaze of light, it seemed to me that before such splendor, I and this blind world in the valley and my love and all were no more than a pit of sin. I did not turn aside as I'd meant to do, but went slowly on across the bridge, through the circling wall of the valley, and out upon the rocks. And my eyes were always upon the sunlit ice and snow above me. I saw their infinite beauty, and my imagination soared over them to the things beyond. I thought of that great free world I was parted from, the world that was still my own. And I saw in imagination those further slopes, distance beyond distance with Bogota, a place of multitudinous, stirring beauty, a glory by day, a luminous mystery by night, a place of palaces and fountains and statues and white houses lying beautifully in the middle distance. And there, unpent by mountains, I saw the sky. Not such a disk as one saw it there in the valley, but an arc of immeasurable blue. A deep of deeps in which the circling stars were floating. I glanced back at the village, then turned right round and regarded it steadfastly. I thought of Medina, and she had become small and remote. I turned again towards the mountain wall, down which the day had come to me. Then quietly and confidently, I began to climb. Next day I was high, but I had been higher. I had escaped forever from the Valley of the Blind. This is Laurence Olivier again. I should like to extend, as usual, my thanks to our cast, who included this week Gabrielle Blunt, Keith Pyatt, Stephen Jack, Donald Bissett, Anthony Carey, Roger Delgado, and Robert Rietti. Au revoir, and thank you.
Sir Laurence Olivier starred in today's transcribed program. The script was by Derek Patmore. The music was under the direction of Sidney Coy.
31.5, 32, 33, 35, 40, and 10 is 50, and 50 is a pound. At first, when you are given change in new money, it may sound rather odd. So if you're puzzled by 31.5, 32, 33, 35, 40, and 10 is 50, and 50 is a pound, think decimal. Now there are 100 new pence in a pound. Think decimal. That way you'll find shopping simple.
Once upon a time there was an engineer
Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is floor. F-L-O-O-R.
Really?
You bet your life. It's Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz series produced and transcribed from Hollywood and brought to you by the more than 3,000 DeSoto Plymouth dealers. The dealers who have on display the outstanding DeSoto Automatic with fully automatic power flight transmission and the all-new Plymouth, your best buy in the low-priced field. And now, here he is, the one, the only...
That's me, Horace Greeley. Well, here I am again with $2,000 for one of our couples. A lot of money, huh?
It certainly is.
Would you like to win it?
Love to have it.
Well, maybe you'll know the answer. Would you split it with me?
I think it could be arranged.
It could be arranged with me, I know. I don't know. Who's first, George?
Well, Groucho, we invited some girls who work for a large manufacturing concern to the program tonight. Just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected Miss Patricia Darien, and her partner is Mr. Peter Ellesmere Jones. So, folks, would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome, folks, to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and you'll divide $100. It's a common word, something you find around the house. Now, let's see. Patricia Darien, huh?
Yes.
And Mr. Peter Ellesmere Jones. Huh?
That's right.
In 7 years on the air, I think this is the first Jones we've ever had.
Well, it's not really Jones, you know.
It's not really Jones?
No, it's Ellesmere Jones with a hyphen sort of mixed up in between those ones.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, that name has a lot of dash to it if you have a hyphen there. Well, where are you from, Pete?
Well, I'm from Wales.
You're from Wales, huh?
You're
not Jones, you're Jonah. Huh?
Well, touche.
Well, let's get down to details. What sort of work do you do, Pete?
Well, I had my training as a civil and structural engineer, and at the moment I'm working for Corbig and Corbig on Wilshire, checking some structural steelwork for the Marine Barracks at Camp Pendleton.
Oh. And where do you work, Pat?
I work for the Carnation Milk Company on Wilshire Boulevard.
Well, science is certainly wonderful. They're now getting milk from carnations. Huh? I know you could get it from milkweed, but I didn't know you could get it from carnations. Well, do you operate a milking machine for this outfit, or do you milk by hand?
No, I'm the secretary.
You're a secretary?
Yes, uh-huh.
Well, in that case, it's a good thing you don't milk the cows. They'd probably object to your shorthand. Well, I've heard of your company. It's a very famous company, but I know they produce an awful lot of milk. How many cows do they own, Pat?
Groucho, we don't actually own any cows.
Well, where do you get your milk from? Coconuts?
The milk is sold to us by small local producers.
Small cows?
No, small producers.
Oh. Where are you from, Pat?
I was born in Peoria, Illinois.
Peoria, huh?
Yes.
Oh, big... Yeah, there's an old line. It was a show called Lightning many years ago. It was a very famous play on Broadway. And I remember in this scene, the judge asked this girl, she said, why did you get married? And she said, well, I was in Peoria and it was raining. That's a very famous line out of the play Lightning. Frank Bacon was in it. Are you married?
No, I'm single, Groucho.
You're single, Groucho, huh? That's a funny name. Single Groucho, huh? Would you like to get married?
Well, eventually, probably, yes.
Eventually, why not now? You know that a flour company used that slogan and sold 45 million bags of flour? You should be able to bag one poor sucker. You married, Pete?
No, I'm afraid not. Well, I'm not afraid, but I'm not.
You're getting alarmed rather early, aren't you?
Not really.
No. Well, Pat, I'd like you to meet Mr. Ellesmere-Jones. Pete, do you consider yourself an eligible bachelor?
Well, I consider myself a bachelor, but not particularly eligible.
You're alive and breathing, aren't you? Well, you're a very nice couple, and my advice is for both of you to win lots of money tonight and open a joint checking account. And you'll have something to argue about, and you'll have a very happy marriage. All right, now you're going to play You Bet Your Life. We start you off with a $100 bankroll, and when you miss a question, you lose half of whatever you've got. Is that clear?
Yes.
If you think you've won enough, you can stop any time. Now, let's see how much money you can make. You selected music, and remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is. Now, what question do you want?
Oh, it's 70.
Fine.
All right, 75, did you say?
70.
All right, Jack Meakin and the orchestra will play a song. Let's see if you can identify it.
That's right. Porfirio?
Porfirio is right, yes.
You're living glad.
You now have $170.
$170. Now, which question do you want to take?
80.
80? Okay. Andrew Segovia is one of the world's greatest performers on which instrument?
Wonderful.
Guitar.
Guitar is right.
You now have $250.
Now you can go ahead or you can quit.
Wonderful.
90?
I'll try it.
Duke Ellington wrote the number Jack Meakin and the orchestra are going to play. You tell me the name of this modern classic. Play, Jack.
Still get premium performance. Think of that. A 170 horsepower engine operating perfectly that lets you use regular gasoline. I'm sure that once you get behind the wheel of a DeSoto automatic and feel the smooth, powerful response of the mighty DeSoto 170 horsepower V8 engine, you'll say there's no other automobile engine can match it. Visit your DeSoto Plymouth dealer tomorrow. You'll see that the great DeSoto 170 horsepower Fire Dome engine is just one reason why DeSoto puts you ahead automatically.
For the finest car yet, you should drive, you should get the DeSoto Automatic.
Remember, the dealer who sells the stunning DeSoto Automatic also sells the high-style Plymouth. Well, Groucho, we have some people with interesting stories for you now. They were chosen just before we went on the air, and here they come, Mrs. Pauline Mells and Mr. Eric Sanders. Would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx?
Welcome, folks, to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and you'll divide $100. It's a common word, something you find around the house. Mrs. Pauline Mells and Eric Sanders. Miss Mells, I'll start with you. What is your hometown?
Crookston, Minnesota.
What's that?
Crookston, Minnesota.
Somebody out there from Venezuela. You're married, I presume, Pauline?
Yes, I am. About 12 years.
12 years. Did you meet this chap in Crookston?
No, I met my husband in a singing class at night school.
Oh. You met your husband at a singing class in night school?
Yes, I did.
In other words, your romance got started off on a sour note, eh?
No, we got along beautifully.
Do you think a duet sounds better when a couple's in love?
I think so. Mm-hmm. Isn't there a saying that says if music is the fruit of love, play on?
Have you ever heard a couple of romantic cats on a back fence?
I don't think so.
Where are you from, Mr. Sanders? Sanders.
Sanders. Mm-hmm. I was born in Colgate, Oklahoma.
Oh. Well, in that case, you must have a full set of teeth, eh? Oh, what sort of work do you do, Eric?
I sell worms.
You say you sell worms?
I do.
Well, who buys these worms? Early birds?
No.
Fish,
farmers and agriculturists and people who wish to better their soil.
Well, how do worms help the farmer? Do they give him some new angles and...
Well, they certainly do. They homogenize the soil and loosen it up for aeration. And, of course, the castings of an earthworm is the richest soil known to science. That's homogenized and blending of all the materials in the soil, and it's deposited around the roots. And, of course, that helps in a tremendous number of ways.
Well, how does the worm know where to go?
They work around the roots of anything that lives, and they will eat nothing which lives but anything which has lived and died.
Like vultures, aren't they?
Yes. As a matter of fact, they're good at eating garbage, too. Dead animals, anything which has lived and died, either animal or vegetable.
I wish I'd have met you some months ago.
I wish you had, too. I really mean it.
You weren't planning on draping me around an orange tree, were you?
No, I was planning on making an earthworm farmer out of you.
Yeah, well, I expect you to give me some of those worms. I'm going to try it.
Give you?
Well, I'll buy them.
Oh, well, that's fine. When do you want to deliver? I know where you live.
Deliver them tomorrow.
I can't make it tomorrow. I'm delivering $500 worth in Vista.
Well, I hadn't planned on any sale of that magnitude. Well, where do you live now?
Fullerton.
Fullerton. Well, couldn't you put the worms out and just tell them to come to my house? Huh?
No people write to me in Fullerton, just Fullerton, California, earthworms. That's only right, and I get it.
Just Mr. Earthworms, Fullerton, California.
That's right.
Huh? Well, how is it you know so much about worms, Eric? Are you just naturally attracted to each other?
Yes, we have something in common. People don't realize how large an industry it's becoming because of the fact in California now there's an earthworm association with 200 members. I'm not affiliated with it myself because I've always felt that I could merchandise my own product. Mm-hmm. I've been reasonably successful.
Yes, you have. Particularly here, huh? Pauline, do you have any hobbies like raising ladybugs?
Yes, I have several hobbies.
Oh, here it comes, huh?
Well, cooking.
Well, let's take them one at a time. You a good cook?
Pretty good.
What's your husband's favorite dish?
Well, he's fond of my prime ribs.
I'm sure he is, but let's take the cooking, huh? What does your husband do for a living?
He's the Los Angeles police officer.
Oh, a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how do you like being married to a policeman?
Well,
I suppose it's all right in a pinch, but how... No groaning, please. Tell us about it.
Well, it has its good points and its bad points. Of course, their hours are long, and you never know when they're going to come home, and everybody's always yelling at them. And
well, they're yelling at everybody else, too.
They're on call 24 hours a day, and the pay isn't very high, and...
Well, as Gilbert and Sullivan put it, a policeman's lot is not a happy one, you know.
That's very true.
You happen to know that song, by the way?
Well, isn't that from the Pirates of Penzance?
Yeah, yes, it is. It's one of my favorites.
I think I might know it.
Should we try it, huh?
I'll
Just a
do my
chorus or
best.
so. I'll start, and if you can remember, you just chime in, huh?
All right.
Okay? It's been a long time since I've sung this. When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plan, his capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done. Oh, take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Now, this is the part I like. Your part I like. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, and the cutthroat is unoccupied in crime, oh, he loves to hear the little brook a-gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime, when a cost is finished jumping on his mother, oh, he loves to lie a-basking in the sun, oh, take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Yeah, we did pretty good. I may have to go back on the stage after. Well, it's been fun talking to you two, but the time has come to play You Bet Your Life. Now, we start you off with a $100 bankroll, and when you try to build it up. But when you miss a question, you lose half your bankroll. Is that clear?
In the race for the $2,000, the first couple won $170, and the secret word is floor.
Okay, now let's see how much money you can make. You selected culinary quiz.
Start with 70? All right,
70. Romano, Munster, and Brie are varieties of what food?
Cheese.
Cheese is correct.
Your bankroll is now $170.
$170. Now, which question do you want to try, Eric
80.
the Red?
80.
80. What do you call a Hawaiian feast?
A luau.
Luau is correct. I'm glad you got it.
Well, you now have $250.
$250. Now, what do you want to try?
Shall we try for 90?
90?
We'll try it.
What food do we get from the root of the cassave? C-A-S-S-A-V-E. It's a plant grown in the South that is commonly made into a pudding. If you don't know, guess.
It's a breadfruit tree, and they pound it up and make a...
Yeah, but what is the name of the pudding?
Oh.
C-A-S-S-A-V-E. Well, take a guess.
Cassave?
No. Sorry, it's tapioca.
Oh, sure. Oh, my heavens.
Well, you've lost half your bankroll, so you still have $125.
No, here's your last chance to be the other couple, so you can quit, whatever you want to do.
Well, we'll try the 100.
$100. All right. Gumbo is another word for what vegetable?
It's,
Okra.
Okra?
Okra, it's also my brother.
And you wind up with a grand total of $225.
Thanks, and good luck to the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Give me a match. All right, George, who's next?
Well, Groucho, we have a married couple for you now. Dr. and Mrs. Jean Bordeaux. Would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx?
Welcome for the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Say the secret word and you'll divide $100. It's a common word, something you find around the house. Dr. and Mrs. Jean Bordeaux, eh? Well, you're a very charming pair. Now, which one of you is Jean?
I am.
Oh, you are, huh? Mrs. Bordeaux, what shall I call you?
You just call me Mary.
Mary, huh? Well, that's a nice, sweet, simple, uninhibited name. Where are you from originally, Mary?
Well, I'm from Murray, Kentucky, Groucho.
Where?
Murray, Kentucky.
Murray, Kentucky?
Yes, it's really a very important town. It was really the birthplace of radio.
Is that so?
The man was Nathan B. Stubblefield.
Is that so?
Yes.
I thought Amos and Andy invented radio. Stubblefield?
Yeah, Stubblefield.
That was the name of the man who invented radio?
That was the name of the man
Before
who
Marconi?
Yes.
Wait till the Russians hear about that, huh?
He really did invent
You know what? They're going to claim that they invented Stubblefield. Huh?
He really did invent it before Marconi, but, you know, as it often happens, that the real person doesn't get the credit, you know.
That's true. Now, Doc, by the way, what kind of a doctor are you, Doctor? Are you an MD, a DDS, or a BVD?
PhD.
A PhD, huh? You got to be pretty smart for that. Mary, does the doc give you a feeling of inferiority, or are you, like most wives, superior to your husband?
Oh, no, I have no feeling of inferiority. After all, I have 2 degrees myself. A.B., M.A.
That makes Mary 2 degrees smarter than you, eh?
I have an A.B. and an M.A. plus the Ph.D.
There are more degrees around here tonight than you'll find on a thermometer. As a Ph.D., Doc, have you ever done any teaching?
Yes, I taught at Whitworth College down in Mississippi, at USC, and the Dale Carnegie Institute of Public Speaking and Effective Human Relations.
Why do they call it the Institute of Public Speaking and Human Relations?
Because they teach public speaking and human relations.
Thanks. I thought they taught how to win friends. Why do you emphasize public speaking?
Few things are more important to anyone than to be able to speak effectively in public.
That's true. And one of the things that are more important is being able to keep your trap shut in public. Well, I didn't mean you. I just... Me, I meant. Well, since you're an expert on public speaking, could you give us some tips on the subject, Doc? Could you boil it down to a few words?
Boiled down, I think you could sum it up by saying, just be yourself. Have a good opening. For example, you should startle an
good
audience.
Opening? You mean the back door, right near where
you should startle an audience.
You say you should startle your audience?
Yeah.
What do you mean? When you open your mouth, you should let a flock of pigeons fly out? How do you startle them?
For example, you might say to this audience, why did you come here tonight?
A lot of them have said that to each other.
Or you could startle an audience by standing in front of them with your hand closed and say, I'm going to open my hand and show you something the world has never seen before. And after I open my hand, they will never see this again. Open your hand, take out a peanut, crack it, and eat it.
It isn't enough that the audience eats popcorn. Now he wants the actors to eat peanuts. Doc, what sort of work are you doing now?
I'm a psychotherapist.
That means nothing to me. What are you doing, Doc?
I help people who have become emotionally upset to get back on an even keel emotionally.
Oh, you're a shrunken head man. You're a couch boy, is that it? What is it like being married to a psychotherapist? Does he ever try to analyze you, Mary?
Oh, yes, there are a few little problems connected with it. For instance, I sort of have a creative imagination, I think, and dream. I have just lovely little dreams, but I just can't dare mention them because, you know, to a psychotherapist, all dreams
have some significance.
Oh, yes, they're very dark. So if I tell my dream, why, he's liable to end up saying, well, now, who do you hate? And who do you want to murder now? And me, well, I love everybody. I long ago took Booker T. Washington's motto as mine. I resolved to let no man belittle my soul by making me hate him.
That's wonderful. Old Booker T. had plenty on the ball, didn't he?
He did.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've learned a lot talking to you two, but I imagine even a successful psychotherapist would like to win some money, wouldn't you? Huh? So let's play You Bet Your Life. Huh? You understand the game, huh? You try to run your original bankroll of $100 into more than our other couples. And remember, if you miss a question, you lose half your bankroll.
In the race for the $2,000, the earthworm grower and the housewife are leading with $225.
Now, let's see how much money you can make. You select a dictionary quiz, and remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is.
How about $70?
You could discuss it with Mary there.
How
Don't
about
talk to me.
That's all right.
All right, what do you call the jars used for keeping tobacco fresh?
Humidor.
Humidor is right.
Your bankroll is now $170.
Now, what do you want to try?
How about 80?
It's ask Mary.
Okay.
All right. How many years in a millennium?
1,000.
1,000 years is correct.
You now have $250.
You can quit or you can go ahead. It's up to you.
Let's go ahead.
All right. Fine.
How about it?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
What do you want? 80,
about
90,
90?
10, any one you want. 90. Most of the gold at Fort Knox is in the form of bars. What is the proper word for a bar of gold?
A bar.
Talk it over.
Come on, a bar of gold. Pig.
Pig?
No, you're flirting with it. It's ingot.
Ingot. Oh.
Well, you lost half of your bankroll, so you now have $125.
Now, here's your last chance to beat the other couple.
Make it 100.
100?
How about it?
All right. If a misanthrope hates mankind, what is a misogynist?
Oh, he hates women.
He sure does. Give him the money. Thanks and good luck to the DeSoto Plymouth dealer.
You wind up with $225. And that means, Groucho, that there's a tie for the big question chance. Mr. Sanders and Mrs. Mells with $225, and the doctor and his wife with $225 in just one moment.
That,
They'll get the chance at the $2,000 DeSoto Plymouth question. All right, Groucho, here are our winning couples. Mr. Sanders and Mrs. Mells and Dr. Bordeaux and his wife. All set for a chance at the $2,000 DeSoto Plymouth question. Now, each of the couples will write an answer on the card, and of course, if they all get it right, we'll divide the money between them.
Think carefully and please no help from the audience. Here it is. For $2,000, what is the name given to the promontories on either side of the Straits of Gibraltar? One is in Spain and the other in Africa. It's a name that's been used for centuries.
That's something I know.
All right. Let me see your card. Sanders and Mrs. Mells. Malta? No, that's wrong. Dr. Bordeaux and his wife. Pillars of Hercules. Right. So you two win $2,000. Plus, how much in the quiz, George?
Well, you won $225 in the quiz.
That's $2,225. What are you going to do with all that money?
You won't believe us, but we're going to buy a DeSoto.
Are you? Why shouldn't I believe you? It's the best car on the market. Well, congratulations from the more than 3,000 DeSoto Plymouth dealers from coast to coast. You bet your life. Thank you.
Be sure to tune in again next Wednesday night at the same time for the Groucho Marx Show, when the big question will be worth $1,000. And don't miss Groucho's television show, also brought to you by the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America. And remember that the dealers who sell the outstanding DeSoto Automatic with fully automatic power flight transmission also have on display the remarkable new Plymouth, engineered and built to be your best buy in the low-priced field. DeSoto, Plymouth, two great new cars. Both products of the Chrysler Corporation.
And when you drive in, tell them Groucho sent you. Good night, folks, and remember, just be sure to see the DeSoto Automatic.
Folks, here's a reminder from the National Safety Council. Look out for the driver who doesn't look out for you. You Bet Your Life, transcribed from Hollywood, is produced by John Goodell, directed by Robert Dwan and Bernie Smith. Music by Jack Meakin. This is George Fenneman signing off for the more than 3,000 DeSoto Plymouth dealers from coast to coast. You Bet Your Life is heard by our armed forces throughout the world.
Pub Branston, because the crisp vegetables and the one and only tangy sauce in Branston pickle bring out the best in your food.
And a meal with a Cape apple. Straight up, Cape apples make good eating. Crisp, juicy. Marvellous exercise for the old choppers. Go on, treat yourself. Live. Buy a bushel or two of Cape apples today. You can't lose.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Sweet Trolley, the name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley, delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
Put the sun into summer with ITV and this week's TV Times. There are details of the super summer programs coming your way and features on the big stars and the new shows you'll be seeing. TV Times family scene is full of interest. Cookery, fashion, competitions, Stu Pot's treasure trail, Katie's letter page, Roger Elliott's star forecast.
I never knew there was so much in it.
There's plenty for everyone, so put the sun into summer with this week's TV Times.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today. You're listening to 1940s Radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
The Harold Perry Show. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold the Homemaker. Well, let's look in on the little town of Melrose Springs this crisp December evening. Honest Harold, like the rest of us, is in that pleasantly dazed holiday condition. He is just recovering from Christmas in time to build up his strength for New Year's. Right now, he's bidding goodnight to his new romance, the lovely Theodora.
Oh, this has been a wonderful week, Haroldy Waroldy.
Sure has, Theodora.
I've seen you every night.
I just love the holiday season, don't you?
Yeah. I'll never forget Christmas Eve when I gave you that wristwatch. You threw yourself in my arms and kissed me. Remember?
Do I?
Let's try that again, shall we?
But, Harold, how could we ever recapture that special moment? Christmas, the wristwatch.
Well, you sing Jingle Bells and I'll start ticking. Yeah.
Oh, Harold.
Oh, well, I guess I can wait. Tomorrow night's New Year's Eve. And you know what happens at 12 o'clock? Auld Lang Syne is kissing time.
Harold.
Yeah.
You haven't told me where we're going New Year's Eve.
I want to wait and surprise you. I won't tell you till tomorrow.
All right, Teddy Bear.
Theodora.
Yes.
How about a little kiss?
Now, Harold, you'll have to wait till New Year's Eve.
Isn't it strange, Theodora? New Year's Eve comes at different times all over the world. Why, right now, probably it's New Year's Eve in Honolulu.
It is?
Yeah. Pucker up, Theodora.
Harold.
Yakahula hickey doola.
Harold, you're not eating your breakfast.
Huh? Well, Mother, I was just thinking about New Year's Eve party tonight and what a good time Theodora and I are going to have.
Oh, I think it's nice the way you and your old friends get together and have a party every New Year's Eve.
Yeah, they can have their big city swanky affairs. I bet we have a lot more fun right here in Melrose Springs at our New Year's barn dance.
Yes, we love the dear hearts and gentle people that live in our hometown.
That's right, Mother. We may have cider instead of champagne and play corny games like pin the tail on the donkey, but it's fun.
Oh, yes. Remember last year's party when Dr. Yancey was trying to pin the tail on the donkey and he jabbed the pin in one of the guests?
Yeah, that was me. That's when I was bobbing for apples, Mother.
I suppose Theodora thinks a barn dance is quite a novelty.
Well, I haven't told her yet. I thought I'd surprise her.
Oh, Harold, don't you think you should tell her? She might expect something fancier. You know, she's from Kansas City.
No, she'll love it, Mother.
Well, I think
Say, I told Doc and Pete I'd help them decorate the barn this morning. I better get over there.
But you ought to drop by Theodora's and let her know what she's supposed to wear tonight.
Where? Oh, I'll see you later, Mother. I'll tell her to wear a gingham dress. She'll look like Daisy May. And I'll be her little Abner.
Shall I pass the Kickapoo Joy Juice, son?
What? Mother. Oh, brother. See you later. Well, Doc and Pete should be out here in the barn. Hello, Doc, old friend.
Oh, hello, Harold.
Where's Pete?
Oh, he's downtown getting the bunting.
The bunting. Oh, say, the barn's starting to look fine, Doc. You must have done a lot of work this morning.
Oh, not so much. All I did was tack up the streamers, make the sign.
Okay, Doc.
Mix the potato salad, buy the cider.
Yeah, that's great.
Slice the hot dog rolls, tune the musical chairs.
Yes. Well, I bet we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. And Theodora's just going to love it. Apple bobbing, square dancing, sack racing. Just think. Maybe the two of us will be in the same sack.
I didn't know you cared, Harold.
Not you, Doc. Theodora.
Oh!
Well, happy 1951, boy.
Well, hello, Pete, old pal. Did you bring the bunting?
Bunting? Oh, Shaw, I knew I forgot something.
Oh, Pete!
Well, I've been busy, boy. Don't forget, I'm chairman of the door prize committee.
Did you get some good prizes, Pete?
I sure did. I got the Elks to donate the grand prize.
Oh?
A free, all-expense-paid 90-day vacation to Charlieville.
Yeah. A 90-day vacation? Won't that cost them a lot of money?
No, it's just a round-trip bus ticket. You can return any time within 90 days.
Very funny, Pete. We've got to get this barn decorated. Why don't you run down now and get that bunting? Huh?
All right. Oh, Harold, before I go, maybe you'd like to hear Doc and me rehearse.
Rehearse?
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Harold. Pete and I are going to perform a little New Year's pageant at the party tonight.
A pageant?
Yes. I'm going to be Father Time, and Pete'll be the baby New Year.
Oh, my goodness, baby New Year.
Yeah. I come out dressed in a ribbon.
Look, fellas, how about decorating the barn?
At the stroke of midnight, I come out as Father Time. It's a real character part. And I say, well, another 365 days have gone by. That makes another year.
No kidding.
So ring out the old and ring in the new. Ring in the new. Okay, Pete.
Oh.
Oh, what was that? Aha! 'Tis baby New Year.
Sounds like the noon whistle at the mattress factory. Fellas, how about...
Greetings, everyone. I am baby New Year.
Oh.
I was just born. Goo, goo, goo.
Goodbye. I'll see you fellas later. That Pete.
I am baby New Year.
Horrible actors, but nice fellas, though. We're going to have a swell time tonight.
Station carriage, J.P. Just a moment, I'll connect you.
Oh, good morning, Glory.
Oh, good morning, Harold.
Is our dear boss Stanley Peabody in?
Yes, he is.
Thought maybe I'd ask him to our barn dance tonight. He's an old prissy pants, but what the heck? It's New Year's.
'Cause Raymond and I are going to a party tonight at my girlfriend's.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, she goes with a fellow in the Navy. He's the chief petting officer.
Glory, you got that wrong. He's not a petting officer.
Well, according to my girlfriend, he is.
Oh, good.
And Harold, if you want to, you can use that joke on your radio program. There's no charge.
There's no joke either. See you later, Gloria. Everybody's a comic around here. I'll see if Stanley wants to go to the party.
Come in. Oh, hello, Hemp.
Well, Happy New Year, Stanley, old friend.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you.
Yeah.
Get it? Hey, why don't we have a drink to that?
A drink? Well,
yes, let me pour you a glass of yogurt.
No, thanks, Stanley. I'll skip this round. Stanley, we're having our big New Year's party in Doc Yancey's barn tonight. Thought you might like to join us.
In Doc Yancey's barn?
Yeah.
Thank you, Hemp, but I've already made my plans for tonight.
Oh?
I'm going to the formal dance at the Antler Hotel in the Moose Room.
Yeah.
Everyone will be wearing tails.
In the Moose Room, I guess so.
Yes, it'll be quite swanky.
Yeah?
I'm taking Miss Abigail Turner. She's one of the Turners, you know. Her family came here over 100 years ago.
Yeah, she looks it. Well, sorry you can't make it, Stanley. I know Theodora and I'll have a wonderful time.
You mean Theodora consented to go to this barn dance?
Well, I haven't told her yet, but I know she'll love it.
Oh, Hemp, you fool you.
Huh?
Theodora's a sophisticated girl. To her, New Year's Eve means formal dress, dinner, imported champagne.
Well, our cider's imported from Charlieville.
Taking Theodora to that hayseed affair.
What?
How can you be such a hick?
I hate him.
Cider imported from Charlieville. You kill me.
I better get out of here before I take him up on that. Old Peabody can't scare me. I'll bet Theodora will love that barn dance. What if it is corny? I'm a little corny myself. That's the kind of a girl I want. One I can settle down with and raise little corn muffins. She's from a big town, though. Kansas City. They have storm drains there. Well, I'll kind of fish around and find out. Hope she's in.
Who is it?
It's Harold.
Have a chair. I'll be right there.
What am I worried about? She's corny, all right.
Hello, curly lashes.
curly lashes. Hello, Theo.
Oh, I bet you came over to tell me where you're taking me tonight.
Well, you see...
Come on now. Tell Theodora.
Theodora, how about playing a little game first?
We played Spin the Bottle the last time you were here.
That's when I brought the loaded bottle. No, this is a word game called association, Theodora. You find out what the other person is thinking.
Oh.
I mention a word to you, and you say whatever it makes you think of. Are you ready?
Well, all righty.
Good. New Year's Eve.
Pheasant under glass.
Oop. We're having hot dogs under relish. Let's try it again, huh? New Year's Eve.
Champagne in a bucket.
We're having 7-Up in a tub. Try it once more. New Year's Eve.
Swanky supper club.
Oop.
White tie and tails.
Zeef. Maybe I can trap her. Barn dance.
Tennessee Ernie.
Zoink.
Now, Harold, tell me, where are you taking me tonight?
Antler Hotel, Moose Room. I'll be the third moose from the right.
We'll return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. Have you seen who's joining Bing Crosby on his show tonight? It's Dinah Shore, Louis Armstrong, and Jack Teagarden. That's just a little later this evening over most of these same CBS stations. The Bing Crosby Show. And now, back to Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, it looks as though Honest Harold's Happy New Year isn't going to be so happy. For the first time, he isn't going to see the new year in with his old friends. Instead, he has talked himself into stepping out at the Antler Hotel to make an impression on the lovely Theodora. It's afternoon now, and we find Harold dejectedly returning home.
How am I going to tell Doc and Pete I'm not coming to the barn dance tonight? Fine friend I turned out to be. I'm a cad. Deserting him on New Year's Eve. Running around in moose tails.
Is that you, Harold?
I don't know, Mother.
Well, did you see Theodora?
Yeah, I did.
Is she happy about where you're taking her tonight?
Oh, yeah, she's very happy.
Oh, you two will have a wonderful time. And maybe Theodora will pin the tail on the donkey.
She did.
Oh, Harold, you just got a phone call from Dr. Yancey.
From Doc?
Yes, he thought your feelings might be hurt because you're not in the pageant tonight. Wasn't that sweet of him? I can just see the three of you at your New Year's party tonight, your arms around each other singing, "Should old acquaintance be forgotten,
Mother!
And never brought to mind."
Mother, please, you're flat.
Should old be forgotten.
Oh, Mother! Guess I better drop in and tell Pete I can't come tonight. Might as well get it over with. He'll understand, I think. Hello, Pete.
Howdy, boy.
Pete,
Harold, if you want to take my part in the pageant tonight, it's okie dokie with me, old friend. Here's my ribbon.
Oop. Well, thanks, Pete. But...
You'd make an awful cute baby New Year. It's an easy part to learn, boy. 4 lines and 3 goos.
Well, that's nice of you, Goo, Pete. But you see, I can't come tonight. I'm going to the formal dance at the Antler Hotel.
What? Oh, sure. You're going to the Antler Hotel, and I'm Margaret Truman.
Margaret, Pete,
Like to hear me sing a cadenza, boy?
Pete, you don't understand.
You're going to the Antler Hotel tonight. Ain't that a doozy?
Pete, this is no doozy. I'm really going there tonight. I'm taking Theodora.
Oh.
Pete, I'm really awfully sorry. I just couldn't help it.
Sure, boy.
You know I really want to be with you fellas.
Sure, boy. Harold, it's a good thing I ain't Margaret Truman. I'd tell my father on you.
Yeah, I guess Doc's in the barn here. Certainly hate to tell him about tonight. Well, I gotta do it. Oh, there he is. Oh, my goodness, he's got his pet goat with him. Wonder if Pete's told him I'm not coming. Hello, Doc.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hemp.
Oop, Pete told him, all right. Doc, I'd like to explain.
How does this bunting look up here?
Oh, looks swell, Doc.
I was speaking to Arthur, my goat.
Oh, excuse me.
Arthur, what would you think of a man who deserted his old friends on New Year's Eve? Yeah, you sure bleated a bibful, Arthur.
Doc, will you listen to me?
If you don't mind, I'm very busy right now. Arthur, do you like the way I've hung the bunting? Well, that's very sweet of you, thank you.
Doc, I want to come.
Arthur, I bet you wouldn't desert your fellow goats and try to horn into high society.
Horn in. Now, wait a minute.
No, sir. You wouldn't be off somewhere dining on caviar. You'd be right here with your old friends, munching tin cans.
Doc, I'd munch tin cans. I mean, I'd like to be here with you fellas tonight. You know that, don't you? Doc, old friend, don't you believe me? Say something. Not you, Arthur.
That was me, Harold.
And that was me. Goodbye.
Are you having a good time, Harold?
Oh, sure. Moose room is very nice. Wonder what the fellows are doing at the barn dance.
You waltz beautifully.
Yeah, thank you, Theodora. It's a good thing. Guess it's all that orchestra knows. They played 3 o'clock in the morning 3 times, and it's only 9:15. What a finish. Well, shall we go back to our table?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sort of a quiet crowd for New Year's Eve, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Look at that fellow in the corner there with a big chin. He has mood for an hour.
Harold, that's a stuffed moose.
I thought he was sitting kind of high.
Harold, are you sure you're having a good time?
Good time? Oh, sure. I'm having... Oh, my goodness.
What's the matter?
Stanley Peabody coming with his girl. I don't want to get stuck with prissy pants. I'll duck down so he won't see me.
Oh, Harold.
Oh, hello, Theodora. Hemp, what are you doing under the table?
Under the table? I was looking for the thing. Looks like Stanley brought the thing with him.
May I present Miss Abigail Turner, Miss Theodora, and Mr. Harold Hemp.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Oh, I have a wonderful idea. Why don't Abigail and I sit at your table?
Well,
Yes, you sit here, Abby Dabby.
Abby Dabby sounds like a candy bar.
Thank you.
And I'll sit here. Just think, the 4 of us will spend the whole evening together.
Yeah, I am thinking.
Well, shall we get into the festive mood? I think I'll blow my horn. Whoopee! Come on, Theodora. Hemp, laugh and be gay.
Oh, brother.
Are you feeling merry, Abigail?
Oh, yes, I feel so New Year's Eve-y. I feel like singing that new popular song.
Oh?
Oh, the music goes round and round. Ho, 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 ho.
You know, Abigail is a debutante. Came out in 39.
Yeah, probably hasn't been out since.
Harold.
What is it?
Don't look so glum. Say something to our guest.
Oh, yes. Having a good time, Abigail? I said, are you having a good time, Abigail?
The music goes round and round. Ho, 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 ho.
Whoopee! Oh, I feel so exhilarated. Abby,
Yes, Stanley.
why don't you tell that uproarious riddle? Oh, Hemp, this will send you right out of the room.
Yeah, I hope so.
Go on, Abby Dabby.
Well, I asked the question, how do you get down from an elephant?
I don't know, Abigail. How do you get down from an elephant?
You don't get down from an elephant. You get down from a duck. The music goes round and round.
Whoopee!
Stanley, not in my face.
Oh, 3 o'clock in the morning. I love that piece.
Yeah, the orchestra must love it, too. Well, Theodora, should we dance?
Hemp, suppose I have this dance with Theodora and you and Abigail can get better acquainted. But, come on, Theodora.
Well, all right.
But, excuse us, please. Theodora, do you like to twirl?
Oh, Mr. Hemp, isn't it fun?
Yeah, the music goes round and round. Oh, oh.
Well, it's almost midnight. Shall we unfold our paper hats?
I ate mine. It was better than the chicken. Did you say it was almost midnight?
Almost.
Wonder what the fellows are doing at the barn dance.
Oh, the orchestra is getting ready to play, Stanley.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Abigail, shall we dance this one?
Oh, I'd love to.
Excuse us, please.
Certainly.
Harold,
Yes, Theodora.
you don't seem very happy tonight.
Happy? Oh, sure, I'm very happy. Music goes round and round.
Oh, Harold, will you excuse me for a moment? I want to speak to a friend over there.
Of course, go right ahead, Theodora.
I'll be right back.
Gee, what a clam bake. What a way to spend New Year's Eve. With Stanley Peabody instead of my old friends. Should have told Theodora about the barn dance. Let's face it, honest Harold, you're a weakling. Well, they do know another song. Why does it have to be that one? Gee, what I'd give the world to see that old gang of mine. I can't forget that old quartet that sang Sweet Adeline. Goodbye forever, old fellows and gals. Goodbye forever, old sweethearts and pals. God bless 'em. Gee, but I'd give the world to see that old gang of mine. Yeah, that's where I ought to be. With my old gang. With Pete and Doc and Arthur the goat. And that's where I'm going, right now.
Why, Harold, what's the matter?
Theodora, I'm sorry, but I'm going.
Going where?
To the barn dance. Should have gone there in the first place. But I knew you wouldn't want to go to a corny party like that.
Oh, Harold, why didn't you ask me?
Huh?
I wondered why you wanted to come here instead of spending New Year's with your friends.
You did?
And I'd love to go to your barn dance.
You would? Well.
Oh, Hemp.
Oh, Stanley.
Whoopee! New Year's comes but once a year.
You said it, and we're not going to spend it here. Come on, Theodora. Hope we're in time, Theodora. Must be almost 12 o'clock.
Yes.
Here's the barn. Sounds kind of quiet in there. Oh, they're doing the pageant. Come on.
Ah, what was that? 'Tis baby New Year.
Yeah, good old Doc.
'Tis baby New Year. Pete!
Oh, yes.
Look at Pete and that ribbon.
Isn't that cute?
I am baby New Year. Go, go.
I know he's catch cold in that costume.
Hi, Harold.
Hi, Pete, old friend.
My hair.
Hello, Doc.
Oh, I'm glad to see you. Why, it wouldn't have been New Year's without you, would it, Pete?
It sure wouldn't, boy.
Thanks. I really missed you, fellas. Say.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Harold.
Happy New Year, boy.
Happy New Year, fellas. Happy New Year, Theodora. Oop. Happy New Year to you, Arthur, but I'm not going to kiss you.
Well, it's time for Old Lang Syne.
Okay, come on, fellas. You take the tenor part, Arthur. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and names of Auld Lang Syne? I know that all of you listening in tonight are anxious to hear about our Operation Santa Claus venture to Travis Air Force Base and what happened to the thousands of gifts you sent in. I have a wire from Colonel Kelly, commanding officer, that I'd like to read to you. Quote, your recent gratifying personal appearance at Travis Air Force Base will long be remembered by all who saw you. Your bright laughter and good cheer to the men who needed it most, wounded Korean veterans in the base hospital, and combat-ready servicemen bound overseas. Your huge store of gaily wrapped gifts which you personally distributed to the war-wounded and the outbound troops was especially appreciated and will not soon be forgotten. As commanding officer, I wish to take this opportunity of expressing through you my heartfelt gratitude to all the kindly people, your radio listeners, who made those thousands of gifts possible. Again, thanks to you and your troop, Harold Perry, for an appearance that brought the true spirit of Christmas to Travis Air Force Base. Joe W. Kelly, Colonel, United States Air Force Commanding. Unquote. I wish it were possible to thank all you personally for your gifts to the boys. Being able to make them a bit happier on Christmas was the most wonderful experience of my life. Thanks again from the bottom of my heart, and a Happy New Year to you all.
You have just heard the Harold Perry Show, Honest Harold. The supporting players tonight included Mari Alden, Jane Morgan, Parley Bear, Olin Soule, and Mary Jane Croft, and featured Gloria Holliday as Gloria and Joseph Kearns as Old Doc Yak Yak. Norman MacDonald directed, and the music was composed and conducted by Jack Meakin.
Pretty, too, wasn't it?